Hello. I am Neil, aka 5eel, aka that guy, and yeah, these are my commentators.
Yeah, well, we can go in order. Hi, I'm guy wearing a suit number 1, also known as Sauce, also known as Kyle. I used to run this game about a year ago. My PB was about 21 seconds off record when I got it. It's now about an hour and a half off. But I'm still here to explain the run to you today.
Hello, my name is Halkery. I'm American.
Yeah, I'm guy wearing a suit number 2, also known as Tim, also known as Tim Carius CS, and I didn't run this game.
And yeah, that's about it. Just need to wait for this to load up, and not much to say because there's lots of downtime at the start of the game, so we can explain everything there.
Do we have the language set up?
Oh yeah. What is the first language to
Right, so we will be starting in French.
French? Which one?
Let's go with French.
Okay.
French works.
We're gonna get through this
All right.
button.
Who's gonna press it?
I got it.
You got it?
3, 2, 1,
Go.
go.
There we go.
Let's go, we started a run!
Let's get it on.
go.
Nice!
My first run started in a week, so I'm very prepared.
And this will be the first completed run since when?
December,
Great.
but yeah, it's not a hard game, so
It'll be fine, I'm sure.
yeah. But yeah, this is Tears of the Kingdom, as it says right there. This will be played on version 1.1.1 because it's faster.
Yeah, this game has a lot of versions. Some really fun leaderboard changes made as a result.
Yeah.
It's the typical Nintendo sees speedruns and patches all the glitches, and then we're forced to kind of work with that.
Yeah.
So but yeah, we will be playing on the fastest version of the game, thankfully.
But yeah, right here at the start, just running around while Zelda stops us and slows us down, which is very fun.
Yeah,
Just-
oh. Go for it.
Just to clarify, that was Zelda there.
Yeah.
That's Zelda.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, so this one on the right is Link, Tim.
Okay,
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
left one, Zelda. You got it?
So who's he supposed to be?
are you Zelda?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That. Also, we're jumping here because if you move far enough away when the cutscene starts, Zelda will run to where she needs to be instead. So you see, normally she would walk. So yeah, it speeds up what would otherwise be a complete auto-scroller. It's like the only time we can save in this section. So we jump into every single interaction.
Yeah, there's like 3 somewhat precise jump spots, like right before you trigger the cutscene with Zelda, just to slightly speed her up a couple seconds.
So in a lot of Switch games, a lot of Switch games I play, the text does not scroll as fast as possible unless you are holding a certain button. Is that how that works in this game?
No, so what are these keys doing? The text boxes just like instantly show all the text. There's
Okay.
no scrolling. I think.
I think it's when you press A, it finishes it shows all the text, and then when you press A again, it skips to the next one.
Yeah,
So it's like 2 A presses per text box, basically.
yeah. So now we're just running down here to into the gloom, and just in case I die in the cutscene, I need to make a save. You know,
Very scary
difficult
cutscene.
cutscene.
Yeah.
Because like, as you'll see here, Link's about to get hurt a little bit.
Just a teensy bit.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Also, we get to listen to it in French.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Oh, I haven't listened to this cutscene in French before.
No,
Yeah.
no jokes about French people will be made in the next 2 minutes.
They make themselves.
So yeah, this cutscene is 3.5 minutes, and it's unskippable. So, enjoy.
Yeah. Time for donations if there are any. For
Oh yeah,
QR.
this is a very good time for donations.
We do have donations. So the first one I have here is a $10 donation from Eden8 saying, "Good luck, Neil, on the run, and Kyle on comms. Looking forward to see Neil finish the run, hopefully." And that went also towards the Mario Kart 7 mirror mode incentive. Thank you very much, Eden.
Hi, honey.
It's okay, Valkyrie. You will be all right. I'm here for you.
Thank
It's
you.
fine.
Thanks, buddy. You had that many hearts?
He's dying. No. See, that's why I have to save, because like there's this really rare glitch where you lose all your hearts and you die, and you can't start the game again. It's just over.
Yeah, your game actually just uninstalls itself.
Yeah.
La fameuse lame purificatrice.
Je n'ai pas les
You want to run that by me again, Chief?
What?
Sprich Deutsch, du.
Zelda. Et le porteur de la lame purificatrice.
Yeah. So as you can imagine, considering this is a unskippable cutscene, I know all of the words in English by heart.
But you
Because
didn't learn French,
no,
unfortunately.
because English is actually the fastest language by about 30 seconds, I think. Or it's like the least slow language would make more sense because every other language loses a different amount of time. Somebody did some time.
I always trust the nerds. Like when you're in doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, the castle is rising.
I'm like so desensitized to this cutscene. Like I only ran this game for a month, but it's just like, yeah, I already watched this way more times than I have wanted to.
I have about 300 hours played of this category alone, so I'd say about 50 of those hours are in this cutscene.
A lot of early game resets.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of really annoying questions in GSR.
Yeah. And one trick,
Yeah.
which I should probably explain now, called cog skip. And it's not cog skip skip, because that is wrong. The other skip, which we are skipping by doing cog skip, is called cog jump. So technically it would be cog jump skip, but it's cog skip.
And that's in my notes.
Yeah.
I have a paragraph to read on this. Yeah, Neil wrote these for me. This is to help me help you. So
Yep.
as long as Neil plays perfectly in time with his PB, all of the timestamps that are on this notes page will be accurate. So, you know, no pressure.
Don't mess up. Otherwise, we're going to be explaining things that you've already gone past or not gotten to for quite a bit. It's going to make the run really awkward.
It's in the middle of the Colgara fight and I'm explaining WST.
Yeah, that'd be slightly off. But yeah, so there's another cutscene here, which is skippable. And then a really difficult part to pick up the broken Master Sword. It's like extremely precise glitch, you know, I just need to... When the cutscene plays. There it is.
Switch loads.
Do this? Wow.
Insane. He pressed A.
Crazy gameplay.
Wow.
So yeah,
Yeah, you
what-
can clap for that.
7 minutes into the run, and I'm about to start playing the game.
Finally. Yeah, there were a lot of long debates about whether or not we should allow the intro to be skipped.
Yeah. We did eventually allow it to be skipped, but then one glitch got found. Which just, like a week after, which just ruined all of that. We can no longer skip it.
Yeah, so this is Cog Skip. We start off the run with probably one of its most precise tricks. And Neil gets it almost, that was first try, right?
Yep.
Good job. I didn't even get time to explain it. Yeah, that was amazing. But yeah, this is a big reset point, which is great because you know there's a massive cutscene at the start. You remember that? It's used to skip the 40-second cutscene at the start of the run, where we activate the cogs and open the door in the Room of the Awakening. And it also allows us to get some wings at the top of the island, which we'll be using for another glitch, which will come shortly afterwards. So there you go.
Yeah. And also, in preparation of getting this first try, I created the worst subcategory ever. 100 cog skips. And my first attempt took me an hour and a half, which absolutely destroyed my hand. Because
Yeah.
just doing that over and over 100 times not so fun. But yeah, it definitely did help my what's it called? Consistency.
Consistency. Also, here we're doing some device duping. So by selecting the devices while stood at an angle facing a wall where we can't take out the devices, and sorting the inventory and closing it at the same time, it basically tries to take out the devices but keeps them in your inventory, which duplicates them. So as long as we have one of a Zonai device, we basically have infinite of it, which helps a lot because it means that we don't have to go to those Gamba machines throughout the run as much as we would have to otherwise, which used to be a big part of the run. But yeah.
Now there's only one of those in the entire run.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the Great Sky Island. That is unnamed NPC flying in the background.
Yeah, no spoilers. Actually, no spoilers because Joey in the crowd doesn't want them.
Yeah.
We need to tell him when he can leave and come back.
Well, actually, I told him to come after the first hour because we start with the last dungeon.
Yeah, which will remain unnamed until that point.
Oh no!
And that would have been a Mazda jump.
That has never happened to me before.
Wait, do we get to watch the fall again?
We do.
We do. We unfortunately have to. Well, fortunately, of course. I love watching that cutscene.
Yeah, same.
That has never happened to
Gives
me
Kyle
before.
time to catch up on his notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was meant to do an explanation. Neil just realized that I was late and gave me time to do it again. But yeah. And to be fair, the intro cutscene is great. I almost cried when I played it casually. And now it's oh yeah, it's this cutscene again. 40 seconds where we just do nothing. Outstanding.
Can you start
Somebody said
crying
bro
now?
fell off.
So guys, this is this is the Great Sky Island.
Yeah.
Never seen it before.
Alright, so we're about to do a Mazda jump. Which is basically you start a dive, and then you cancel the dive by doing a jump slash, and then you start diving again, and it basically allows you to move slightly forward each time, which allows us to get to the edge of the lake, which only saves a little bit of time, and this is actually the only place in the run where we use it, but, time saves time save. Unless it means that you have to watch the cutscene twice, because you messed
It's
it
a
up.
really
No.
epic cutscene.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's a great fall, actually.
Yeah. And now my notes are already completely messed up.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, we're playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, as the game is telling
I
us
thought I
right
saw
now.
that a minute ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You did? Crazy.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't think we've
Oh.
been here before.
Let's see.
Oh.
No.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
He fell off.
Also, yeah, we're picking up a stick here, which is used for SLT, which is save load transferring. We will explain this later on.
Shout out Galactic.
Yeah, shout out to Stick. He will be here soon.
Yeah. So yeah, now we're just running over to this guy so we can go through more dialogue.
And we get the Pura pad.
So, for people that only played Breath of the Wild and have not played Tears of the Kingdom, how does the Pura pad differ from the Sheikah Slate in Breath of the Wild?
I don't think it does
It
at
basically
all.
doesn't. No.
It's about the same thing.
All right, so I am fully in the know here. All right,
Yeah.
we're in there.
Basically, this one looks like a Switch. The other one looked like the Wii U gamepad. They just changed how it looks. It functions exactly the same.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cool thing coming up right here about a 10 frame time save. Really crazy.
Huge.
Just 1 second. There it was. So basically I just skipped a text box, which just tells me how to open the Pura pad, and I just skip it by doing what it tells me to do, sooner.
Does
Reaction
that
times to read what it says and do it.
does
It's
that
impressive.
does that negate jumping before the warp later on? Or do we still have to do that?
No.
Okay. Then I'll explain that later.
So what I just did there, which I didn't think I was going to be able to do, because I've been practicing safe strats for that, was a wing drop. So you run to the edge of the island and drop the wing so that it hits the edge and slows down a bit so that you can then run on top of it and then ride the wing over here.
Yeah. And we also did some more duplication in the air there, because being in the air counts as a place where you can't bring them out. Also, very specific here. This game always remembers the last time you were on the ground. So what Neil's doing, that spawn's so far away. So here,
Let's hope this works.
the reason that Neil spawned an extra wing here is that hopefully after the cutscene, we'll spawn on top of it,
There we go.
which we did. And now we can jump off the edge so that the game will warp us back to the last position that we were on the ground, which is all the way back up where we got the parapet.
Once the game loads.
After it loads, I love switch loads.
There we go.
Like that. There you go.
We're so on fire tonight, Neil.
I feel we're going to see a lot of falling.
So I mache.
Oh
There
my
we go.
God.
Another wing drop that was terrifying.
Yeah. I just decided to not go with my safe strats this time because I believed in myself.
Who needs safe strats? Just do it.
Just do it.
But it appears you're getting cold.
Yeah, just a little bit cold, but Link can handle it. He's a big boy.
Good.
So here we're just running up this cave because at the top of it, it is the first shrine. Well, technically the last shrine, but the game doesn't know that I'm doing it in the wrong order, so it's fine.
Yeah, shh. Don't tell the devs.
And yeah, I'm grabbing bomb flowers because they allow you to do some pretty cool stuff, which you will see kind of soon.
Soon enough. Before we leave GSI.
Yeah. And then there's just a shield because why not just leave a shield right there for no reason? But yeah, it's very helpful. Thank you, Nintendo. So yeah, we're just climbing this route here because the shrine is just here.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild, the shields have a lot of varying uses besides just defending yourself. Like a lot of the glitches in terms of like clipping, I think, involve the shield, and there's the shield surfing as well. I think they did bring some of those mechanics back, like the shield surfing.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, no more shield clips. Well, I say unfortunately, shield clipping is the worst thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I remember I tried learning Breath of the Wild once. Never again.
No.
I hated those clips.
But yeah, this is the Ascend Shrine, which is the first, well, the last ability, which you, well, third ability that you get on GSI casually. It just lets you swim through ceilings, because that's the normal thing to do.
As one does.
Yeah, this is it's a pretty straightforward shrine. So, probably have some time for donations here.
Yeah.
Oh, we just go through it.
This-
Perfect, because we have a bunch. We have a $10 donation from Cass saying, I must have left the barn door open. The goat got out. Good luck, Neil. Sending luck and love from down under.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, Cass.
Shoutouts, Cass.
We also have $5 from Galaxtic saying, good luck, Neil. We got some dripped out boys on the couch, and I see Cal brought his folding glasses.
I actually forgot them. These are Tim's. I apologize. I'm a fraud. I left them at home.
Time for one more?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. We have a $10 donation from Exprelli. Hey guys, shoutouts to Neil and his security guards on the couch. Hope you guys are having an awesome time at ESA and good luck on maybe finishing a TOTK run today. Frank.
Frank.
Yeah, thank you very much, Exprelli.
All the goats right there donating. Almost just died, but that's fine.
But almost means that we didn't.
Yeah.
Thanks for explaining, Kyle.
It was in the notes. He had to do it.
Yeah, I actually wrote that down.
Bodyguards are gonna have a quarrel in a second.
We are the bodyguards.
So yeah, that was a shrine. Unfortunately, unlike Breath of the Wild, you cannot skip the first shrine cutscene. So this is about 50 seconds of just cutscenes.
We have done well to reach this place, though.
Thank you.
You're not going to see that again, but I mean,
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore what they say the other times.
aren't we playing in French?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
they don't speak. It's just text.
voice
boring.
acting. Oh, we do actually have a pretty cool trick coming up. I didn't even know it existed until I watched through your PB, and then I was like, "This is insane."
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Here to share with the class.
I will share with
You'll
the
see.
class when we get there. You'll see.
All right.
When are we getting there?
In like, check my watch.
Are we there yet?
Like 30 seconds probably.
Oh, okay, crazy.
Well, if the Switch loads allow for that.
Yeah, it might be like 50 seconds instead. Don't quote me on it. Thankfully, this game isn't super prone to crashing.
Yeah. Actually, funny story.
Well, aside from stick clips.
Oh yeah, funny story. When I was making my submission for this, I got a crash which I've never gotten before, and my game has crashed like 3 times total, and one of them, well, it was while I was recording my submission, which is just crazy timing.
I can see chat informing me that I should not have said that this game is prone to crashing. Okay, so we'll see the battery throw here. So I'll let you focus. So hopefully, that wing will land right next to the NPC that is meant to give us the Zonai battery. And it initiates the conversation and we can just get it in the air.
Yep.
Instead of having to go down there.
So basically what's down there is there's a boat, which if you interact with it in any way, the Zonai construct right next to it will just get very upset with you and then give you a gift. So yeah, just with that lineup you can just about hit the boat, and yeah, and it saves about 17 seconds because after this shrine, well, after whatever second shrine you do, there's a 30-second cutscene to give you that battery,
Yeah.
which we basically skipped.
And yeah, it looks really cool. Also, I love you too, Aiden. Alright, second shrine coming up. This one is a lot more interesting. Actually, this is where we're... Is this where WST comes? Oh, no,
Nope.
not WST, it's something else.
MNF, but that's not
MNF.
that's not now, that's next shrine.
Oh, is it?
Some people do it in the shrine though, which
Ah, I see. That might have been why I got confused.
maybe.
I think I saw Lim do it in this shrine once.
Potentially, yeah. The like first setup was here, and then people moved it to the next shrine, and then some people went back, and I just stayed with it being the next shrine.
Yeah, fair. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. So yeah, this is the fuse ability, which just lets you stick anything together. Very fun. Makes for some very interesting creations.
Yeah, when he
Okay.
says anything, he means anything. You can stick quite literally anything together, like living or inanimate together. It gets kind of ridiculous sometimes.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. My phone just reminded me that it's my bedtime.
Ah,
Oh, I've got to go to sleep.
All right, I mean, later, I guess.
I'll see. We have a cool shot here with a bomb arrow.
after I need to...
Yeah, after Neil duplicates the bomb flowers.
So yeah, this works about the same as the Zonai device duping. By just sorting and pressing B at the same time, while in a state where the game cannot drop the items, it will just duplicate them.
So yeah, normally we're meant to shoot I'll pick up the fire fruits and then shoot the leaves so that they burn the wooden platform and the chest falls down, but instead we're just gonna nuke it. And it'll fly towards us and we can just open it like that. And it's gonna go barreling over there.
No, it actually
Oh, I
freezes
actually
when you open
stopped.
it. Yeah.
Damn.
Otherwise, it would have gone flying, but
Yeah.
I need to stop it.
Yeah, ideally.
Yeah. Sometimes it can just absolutely fly to the other side of the room. But I don't actually know what causes that. Oh, wow, that worked.
That was
Nice.
close.
So yeah, that was one of the cool things that you can do with bomb flowers. Well, two of the cool things you can do with bomb flowers. You can do a bomb jump and a bomb arrow.
And then, yeah, we just jump over this again.
Yeah, so the game wants you to kill that construct, but that's slow.
Yeah.
So don't want to do that.
I mean, even if you don't bounce over the wall, you can just break the wall and just go up the steps.
Yeah.
Like, we've always ignored that construct.
Yeah. And in any percent, you just fly over it and completely skip the cutscene of the construct even activating. So don't know why I'm pressing the cutscene skip buttons. There's no cutscene.
Oh, I do
Because
the
we-
same all the time.
Yeah, there was a thing in Breath of the Wild where, you know, you wait until a specific part of the load after a shrine to advance, because
Oh,
it
yeah.
will load the next next area faster.
Yeah. Also, this is a bomb jump wing drop. So we bomb jump into the air and then spawn a wing. And land
That was
on it.
really cool.
Yeah, so we fly over here because two choo-choos spawn when you're close. They're very important to have for this, so that I can go fast, of course.
Yeah, so the bomb arrows, you mentioned that's one of the two things that are cool about the bomb flowers. That's definitely intended. But I don't think the bomb jumps are intended at all, but it looks really cool.
Well, I think it is, but some of the things you can do with it, probably not intended.
Yeah,
I didn't see that in the trailer.
Where's the frog?
can't kill the frog.
Sorry, I had to do it.
Come on, man.
It's a very important part of my speedrun.
Yeah. Also,
I
there's-
couldn't even see that.
There we go. Yeah.
So tiny.
We also need that ancient arowana there, because when we get into Zora's domain later, we can get the Zora armor. So we just get the fish now. Normally, you go over there later, and it gives you some really ridiculous riddle that's meant to tell you to come back to the start of the game that I had to search a walkthrough for when I played casually. But yeah, since we know that we're going to need it later, we can just grab it ahead of time. Also, we're doing some more duping here of items that will allow us to make speed potions. I feel like it's self-explanatory why that's fast.
Oh, that's too many, but that's fine.
Can't have too many frogs.
It's okay that he killed one frog because he gave life to 19
True.
more.
Yeah, we're just repopulating.
It's like when you use paper, you're supposed to like plant a tree, to kind of give back to what you're using.
Yeah, you kill one frog, you just have to create 20 more.
That's how it works.
Surprisingly, I'm getting no crit cooks, which is funny.
Yeah, so a crit cook is basically
That
every
kind of
time you create something that has an effect, there is a... I don't know how small the chance is. I should know the chance,
Yeah.
really.
I mean, it's very small.
But yeah, basically there's a chance that you get a better version of that. So for instance, either... I think, is it you get more speed or is it for a longer duration?
Longer duration.
Yeah.
This 3 like arrow thingies is the max amount of speed you can get.
Ah, yeah.
Need to fuse another bomb or shield.
And yeah, now we're just going to do some ascending to get to the next shrine.
So yeah, right there as well, I did another wing drop, but I didn't have to slow down the wing because now I have speed food. So I can run as fast as the wing and then just jump on it. So it's like way easier to do wing drops when you have speed food.
So now the fun explanation comes into play.
Yeah.
I, admittedly, still don't fully understand how this glitch works, but I have
Neither do I.
I have 3 paragraphs worth of words that I'm just going to say. And if you get it, that's great. If you don't, we'll explain what it does regardless and why it's helpful for the run. So, yeah. Just bear. I mean, I could start the explanation now because by the time that I've finished it, you'll be doing it.
Yeah.
So, save load transferring is basically if you bomb jump into a specific spot within the shrine, it basically shares the same coordinates with the exact spot where we saved right before the cutscene in prologue. That was a joke when we said that we might die in the cutscene. The save was still important. And basically, if we do the save load transfer by dropping one stick, switching to the other stick that we picked up, dropping that stick, then loading the save, it will put the stick in the same coordinates, but in the other save file.
I'm not so confident about this.
The reason that we do this is because picking up the stick in the prologue gives you access to the inventory so that you're able to drop the MNF, which is message not found, which we'll explain what that is in a second, which allows you to do the same save load transference to put the... Nice, good job. To put the MNF back into the shrine so that you can then pick it up in the save file where we're in the Ultra Hand Shrine. And the reason that we want this Master Sword, so the MNF is a unbreakable Master Sword. And the reason that we want this is, well, I mean, it's the Master Sword and it's unbreakable.
Weapon durability is cringe.
It's another one of those, it does what it says on the tin kind of things.
So there it is in the shrine, just lying there.
So now we have an unbreakable Master Sword as a result of all that explaining.
So basically, it's called Message Not Found, MNF for short, because in the intro, for some reason, they gave you a different Master Sword than what you can actually get normally, and they never intended for you to be able to access it in any way, because you can't open your inventory at that point. So by dropping the stick into the intro, it allows you to access your inventory and then bring the Master Sword back into the actual game. And yeah, it can't break because in the intro you can't break your Master Sword.
A lot of words.
Yeah.
I think that was clear
don't-
and concise. I got it.
I don't even understand it myself.
At least you did.
I'm glad.
You all got it, right? I think.
Can I
Yeah,
add a
I didn't get it, and I was reading it.
I didn't get it and I was writing it.
you didn't get it, and you're doing it.
Phase.
Can I add a couple of more words?
Go for it.
Yeah.
So we have a $10 donation from Coca saying 8-ball. We have a $25 donation from Rox saying, might play TOTK today. Proud to see how far you've come, buddy. Good luck on the prank. Much love, Roman.
Love you, Roman.
Thank you very much, Rox. And we have another $25 donation from Hex Speedruns saying, brother in arms.
My brother in arms.
Good luck, Neil, and hello, Couch. Kyle looking dressed.
Thank you, Theo.
Thank
Tim's?
you very
Yeah,
much.
I'm not looking dressed, sorry. I tried my best.
So this is the Tear of the Kingdom. Oh my god.
Oh, so we're done.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
a
That's the
reference.
game.
That's a reference.
Oh, so to go with Kako's donation, I have received an 8-ball request via text message.
Yeah, as runner, you can play.
You know, I'll play it. I'll play it.
You better win though.
I
Kick you
might
off
not
the couch
win.
if you lose.
I've won once, and Kako's won about 10 times. I'm much better at
Good.
IRL pool.
Top 10 lies.
It's not a good break.
What you gonna do?
Okay. I took the break. I potted nothing. This is not a good start. Anyway, back to the speedrun.
Right, okay, so we've seen the Tear of the Kingdom.
So yeah, basically what I just did there was skip the whole puzzle that
Cheat.
requires you to use the ability I just got. Oh yeah, I just got an ability, by the way. The recall. What did I just do? I'm forgetting what I'm doing. I don't actually need to talk to the statue yet. I need to talk to the door.
That was the best of us.
She potted 3 balls.
Damn,
It's
you
over.
Suck.
Is there a surrender button?
We have the question mark?
So yeah, I just got the recall ability, which lets you rewind anything that's moving, and that's about it. There's not many uses for it in the run. It's kind of cool, I guess.
Alright, I'm back.
But recall, you're doing your job.
Alright, let's have a look. Oh wait, I don't have to say anything until the recall shrine.
Oh, okay.
I'm good, I'm
Good.
good.
Yeah, for like 30 seconds you're chilling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, just there, I jumped to skip the parapad, like pulling out animation, because if you're stood on the floor, Link like stops, the camera goes over his shoulder, and I don't have a bomb on my shield. The camera goes over his shoulder and it like shows him pulling out the parapad, which is very slow. So you jump, so it pulls out instantly.
No.
No.
Yeah,
We're posing for a photograph.
Charlie is
You
out of,
guys can't see.
out of shot with the camera.
Neil's fine. He's got it.
But he's doing another one. I'm just here for the pictures.
Okay, so this is the recall shrine. I have something to say. Hold on. I'm finding it. Okay. Probably my favorite, which means it's Neil's favorite. Of the shrines, if you go fast enough, you can grab one of the clock hands at the end and stick them together using Ultra Hand instead of using the recall ability,
I
which
did not go fast enough.
that is very unfortunate. But yeah, you can finish the shrine by using a different ability if you go fast enough.
So just save you for like changing your ability on your parapad.
It's just slightly faster cycle. Because otherwise, you have to wait for them to go all the way around again. But you just
Right.
grab it with Ultra Hand and then stick them together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't do it there because I was a little bit too slow.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna be doing something a little bit strange here. So after we
You're gonna win 8-ball?
eight ball can wait.
That would be strange.
So we're gonna run outside the cave here, and then we're gonna warp. So I'll just click on the objective. So it kind of seems like we just ran there for no reason, and we could have just warped instantly. But coming outside loads the rest of the Great Sky Island quicker than it would load during this loading screen here. So it's basically a mechanical issue rather than anything to do with the game. It's just because Switch loads are horrible.
It is a very small time save, so by clicking on the wrong thing, I lost the amount of time that I would have saved. So yeah, that's fun. Actually, I can't do a bomb jump here because I messed up one bomb jump earlier. So
We.
I need to save one extra bomb.
We're riding this thing all the way to the promised land.
And yeah, now we can finally finish the Great Sky Island. It takes a lot longer in this game compared to Breath
So
of the Wild.
now you need to talk to the statue.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That was right on the edge.
Actually, I can stay on this. So yeah, after we get the 4 shrines, we can get a heart from the statue, which we need to open the door. And leave the Great Sky Island.
Yeah. 35 minutes in, and we finally left the tutorial.
Yeah. Which, just like Breath of the Wild, is obviously unskippable, because, I mean, if it was skippable, I would have done that. Well, it technically is skippable, but you have to do a lot of setup beforehand. And so yeah, now that I have 4 hearts, I can open this door that I just gave up on before. Didn't even try, but I knew I wouldn't be able to do it.
Still giving up, yeah.
Yeah. And this is where the real fun begins.
Yes.
Now the explanations get a lot longer.
Do you just read them how they are standing there?
I mean, for the stuff that I understand, I'll explain it in my own words. But there's a lot of stuff that got discovered since I last played this game. So for that, I am reading what Neil gave me.
That's how I've been handling it too, just explaining what I know in my own words. So that's why I've like explained nothing.
Okay, now I need to switch this because it will break.
Yahoo.
Yeah, it keeps like setting off my brain because I'm running 64 at the moment, and all of these sound effects are from 64.
It's nightmares of Yahoo.
Yeah, nightmares of grinding XCAMs for hours on end.
Fate worse than death.
So yeah, here, you're supposed to just jump off because there's a big, like, pool of water below you down on the ground. But I actually need to go somewhere else. Somewhere else that the game doesn't want me to go just yet. This is actually somewhere that you're supposed to go way later on. But I know where it is, so I can just go there now.
Yeah, so this is the ferry island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just making sure that hadn't changed. So yeah, we're going to be heading over here to do a little bit more duplicating. Also, very important, we're damaging this stick to 1 durability, which we want to explain why right now, but just know that was very important.
Yeah. Should I try a glitch that I'm not so good at?
Yes.
That wouldn't be showcased anywhere else in the room?
Go for it.
Yes.
It'll only lose about a minute if I fail it.
I mean, that's
And
no
it'd be
worse
really
than
sick
it's no
if I
worse
got
than
it.
the
Yeah, that's
first
worth it.
initial
It'll
jump,
just
landing,
get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
face planting.
So that was a fall damage cancel.
Nice.
I think it might save time, but I don't normally do that. I just think it looks cool, so I just did it anyway.
A little bit of swag for the content. I'll put it in the vlog, I promise.
Hello, Kyle's log.
So yeah, we're doing some more duplicating here. Notably duplicating fairies. In the infancy of this category, we did not come over to this island at the start. And as you can imagine, so for those who have played Zelda games, fairies, when you are meant to die, if you have a fairy in your inventory, it will save your life. Which, as you can imagine, with the ability to duplicate, I have to explain fuse entanglement now. You know,
Yeah, it's just going.
hold that thought.
Too fast.
Okay, so fuse entanglement, locally known as the pocket rocket.
What I just did there.
Yeah, what Neil just did while I was waffling about something not as important. If you press a button to bring up the ability wheel, it has a little delay before actually coming up. If you hold the button and then press the ZL to fuse your shield right at the last second, it will do basically a fake fuse where the game thinks it's stuck to your shield, but it's also on the floor, which allows you to do what Neil does here, where you can basically just infinitely fly using it. And we have to fuse it again to our weapon, not for any reason to do with the glitch, but just so that the rocket doesn't unload, so that we can use it to fly pretty great distances.
Yeah, because if you go like too far away from the rocket, it will despawn and you can no longer fly. So we just keep it on my stick so that it's close by me at all times.
Also, we're getting Autobuild here, which is a very fun ability. Probably the most broken one in the game. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, very shortly.
Yeah, I guess in the meantime I can continue my previous waffling. So yeah, originally we didn't used to go and get the fairies at the start of the run and duplicate them. So this run used to be a lot harder than it is nowadays in terms of just raw skill in boss fights and stuff like that. Now most of the difficulty comes from the insane glitches that we have to do. But yeah, it is very nice to have those fairies in your back pocket because we are basically invincible.
Yeah,
for the
I
rest of
can't
the run.
die for the rest of the run.
Yeah.
Unless I run out of fairies, which hopefully I won't do.
Yeah, hopefully that won't happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we actually, weren't we going to pass this explanation over to
Oh yeah,
Tim?
Tim.
What?
It's the,
It's the sticking the two things together and flying.
Okay.
go for it.
Okay. So I don't actually know how to skip or how this trick works, but I just saw it Neil doing like a lot of times. And we just use these items that let us fly. What are they called?
Wings?
Wings. We just use the wings. We need 2 of them, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
And stick them together, and for some reason that I can't explain, but Neil said I can explain after I saw it, they're just flying very fast, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So
Technical explanation.
this is an auto build cancel slide. So what we do is we bring up the structure menu, select the structure, and then bring the structure menu back up at the same time, and then select the build again, and it basically bugs out the rune, the ability, and leaves the structure floating in front of us. And if we manage to get that stuck against something, we can then get into the structure. And since the game intends to hold it in front of Link, it's constantly trying to pull away from you, even though you're stood on it. So it's a constant, like, self-fulfilling prophecy of you're stood on it, but it's trying to move away, so you can just go flying. And yeah, that's the long and short of how
So those
that
are
works.
the ABCs.
Basically what I
That's
said,
it,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, more or less what Tim said.
Yeah.
Just with some slight alterations. Yeah, it is Gmod logic. It's exactly how prop flying works, more or less.
True, actually.
Just imagine Autobuild as a physics gun.
But yeah, this is Pura, my favorite character in the game. For no
For no reason.
no reason
at all.
in particular.
I was deciding whether or not to make the Ascend Shrine joke. I didn't think that would go down well.
Yeah, but yeah, this is like the first, well, not the first main character, but the first time that you get the character descriptions, and yeah, that's not important. We don't need to look at that ever.
So this is some more ABCSing.
I failed.
So yeah, the reason that we bring out the third wing, we use 2 wings to make the structure, and then we use the third wing to pull the structure towards us, since there aren't any walls there.
And also control the height.
Yeah, we can also, the way that Neil built it, the thing that's being held that's highlighted in green is holding the structure downwards while we're flying, so that we move only horizontally instead of up as well. Vertically. English is my native language, I promise.
I needed to dupe some things there.
Oh yeah, the reason that...
no!
That's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. You need to run around and grab these again.
Yeah, also the reason that we dupe here, rather than anywhere else that we've had access to previously, is because Hawes, who is up here when we get back up there, sometimes takes a while to load in.
This guy.
Yeah,
I don't need
this guy. So yeah, we do the duplication there, just in case he hasn't loaded in yet.
Yeah, because we go here way faster than the game expects us to. Because,
Just a little bit faster.
yeah, just a little bit. Because, yeah, I just fly over instead of walking slowly.
So if I recall correctly, this part of the game is they haven't given you any quest for the dungeons yet.
No.
You're still just exploring the ground and just going from quest to quest to quest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first, like, hour or so is kind of like preparation for the dungeons. And then after that, it's just...
So you're preparing the items you need for the dungeons while you're just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some of the things I do are required to do the dungeons, and some are just like items that I need. I need to eat one of these. One of them just got very scared by me dropping that wing, but that's fine. I just heard a noise behind me.
Yeah, the NPCs are very easily startled in this game.
And yeah, I just broke my shield there because I no longer need it, and also I'm about to pick up another shield, so it will automatically equip it, because that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, this shield's just a little bit better than the last one.
Yeah. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah. It's not like it's the most powerful shield in the game.
Yeah, like, the quest to get this shield is extremely difficult, as you can see. It's not that important of a shield, so it doesn't need that difficult of a quest. It's only the Hylian
it's
shield.
just, you know, anybody can get that.
Yeah, it's just chilling there, you know. And yeah, I just ascend out because now I want to fly back to Pura because I just miss her.
I do
want
too.
to go talk to her
Good
again.
choice.
It's been about 3 minutes.
That's too
Withdrawals are
long.
kicking in.
So yeah, this is probably like top 3 scariest Autobuild cancel slides because there's a big thing pointing down that can knock me and absolutely destroy everything, but I managed to not get hit by it, so we're chilling.
Also, yeah, I can see some TOTK runners in the chat that have already recognized that we're doing Tower WST.
Yeah. Shout out to Andre and Player 5 for like working together on this setup because it's made my life so much easier, and I went further than I was supposed to, but that's okay.
Also, you can see that another benefit of having fairies is that we can just throw ourselves
Yeah,
off things.
that's something that
Oh, I scared them.
you know,
They
for
don't
what I
talk.
did in my casual playthrough, like I was just always dying because like, you know, you need to do the shrines to get hearts, and it's just I don't want to do the shrines. So. Yeah, the fairy seems like it just makes everything a lot easier and just like no risk in
Yeah.
terms of health.
Okay, I should probably start the WST explanation now.
We don't need to go too technical on it.
You gave me 5 paragraphs.
Yeah,
to
that's
read.
just so you know.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, long and short. When we broke the stick, when we got the stick down to really low durability earlier, we specifically got it 1 hit away from being broken. The reason that we did that is because we're going to do WST, which is a weapon state transfer. We're going to transfer the 1 hit away from being broken state from the boulder stick thing to the unbreakable Master Sword. For those of you who have played Zelda games, you will remember the last hit of a weapon before it breaks does double the damage. So we're going to put that state permanently onto an unbreakable weapon, which means that every single time that we hit an enemy with this Master Sword that we created using save load transference will count as a final hit. We're then going to use Zuggling, which
It's not a word.
Not a real word.
we won't get into the technical explanation of
You making
Zuggling
this up?
either. I'll let Neil focus for this. Real quick.
Thank you.
You'll let him focus, but Mario won't.
Oh, did it happen?
Yeah, I deleted the Master Sword, which is not what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, we might need that.
Yeah, so one of the unfortunate things about this glitch is you can either delete the Master Sword, it won't work, or it will work. And this is the more common outcome, for me at least. So I just need to do it all again. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, so this was the autosave you got. You didn't have to like make a manual save. The autosaving seems like really, generous in this game. Because like, that's very close to where you were starting this glitch.
I'm seeing in chat from the founder of this setup that I was turning around too quick. So I will
Live coaching?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
try not to do that this time. There we go.
Nice. Good job.
Thank you, Andre.
Shout out to Andre, the coaching in chat. All right, so now we're gonna do zuggling, which looks just as goofy from
As
like
it sounds.
yeah, from a menuing point of view. Basically, what we're intending to do here is duplicate the master sword eight
Eight.
times. Yeah. So we're going to have 8 one hit away from breaking unbreakable master swords in our hand at the same time. As you can imagine, that does a little bit of damage.
What?
A little bit of damage. Just
No,
a
before that, the 8 master swords at the same time that are
unbreakable.
juiced up. Yeah, and
and
they
one
can't
hit
break.
away.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think it does 540 damage.
I'm not sure if I worked it out right, but
I mean,
it's
if
30
it does
damage
30 damage,
base, and then it gets doubled,
double to 60 times 8, 540.
and then 8 times plus the one real
All right.
one.
So for
basically.
comparison, how much does a
Oh,
stick
then
do?
it would be 570.
1 or 2,
Okay, so this is quite the upgrade from a stick.
just a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
Kind of like the shield. It's a small upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be 570 in that case.
Okay.
Which does a decent number on most bosses.
And makes a very fun sound, which has made this category very great to run, because we have to listen to that for 3 hours. Well, 2
Yeah.
hours.
This is why I laughed at Tim earlier when he asked for the game to be turned up in his headset. Because he now has to listen to this louder than the rest of us.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that loud for me now.
I mean, you'll probably get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just white noise after a while.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, 6 times 8 is not 54, it's 48. I just trusted the paragraph.
It's like the same
and
number.
then chat started laughing at me, and I actually did the math in my head. Yeah, no. So it would be 510, adding the extra 30 at the end.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't do math right
Yeah, 8 times 7 is 540.
So now we have the paraglider, which lets us take no fall damage.
Wait, are we leaving Pura again?
Yeah, unfortunately, we won't be
Unfortunately.
seeing her for the rest of the run.
Don't we have to talk to her one more time for the final quest?
Oh, yeah. At the end, we get to see her again, so
Yeah.
it's
But
not too bad.
For the next hour and a half. Oh yeah, also a fun side effect of zuggling. It is really stuck to your hand. I
Yeah.
meant that literally.
No matter what, that sword will never leave your hand. If you load a save, it's still there. If you, like, go back to the main menu and start a new game, it will still be stuck to his hand. So, yeah, that's there for good, unless you close the game fully. But yeah, we unfortunately have to do this Skyview Tower, because once you get the paraglider, if you go too far away, Pura will, like, teleport you back.
This looks really fun. Actually doing this. Like, I really want to try it. And just just getting shot up in the air with
I'd be
like
terrified.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh yeah,
hella
it's
scary.
it's even in that first-person cutscene. The hilt is just like jammed through the parapet.
Yeah, there's a few funny moments with the Master Sword being stuck to Link's hand.
I think the cutscene at the end is the best.
Yeah. Oh yeah, also if you drop the weapon in your hand, it will drop 8 Master Swords.
Well, we just won't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to do that. That'd be unfortunate. So now we just drop straight back down to Pura
Oh, thank you.
and
Okay.
talk to her again. I forgot about this. We actually do talk to her again before.
Does she need all those wings?
Yeah, I just wanted to give her a gift because I'll be leaving, so
What a gentleman.
something for her to remember me by.
Happy Valentine's Day.
10 wings.
So yeah, she just told us about all the dungeons, and I'm actually not going to do any of those first. I'm actually going to go straight to the last one, because why not, you know?
Joey, that's your cue.
Well, not straight. There he
Bye.
goes.
Already
Goodbye.
gone.
Bye.
See you later. I realized I shouted as if he can't hear me through the speakers anyway.
What is happening?
Joey!
So speaking of Joey, I think we have a donation from Joey of $50 saying, "Thanks for not spoiling the game for me, guys." So thank you very much, Joey.
Yeah, shout us to the run.gg.
Big up.
Great
Great
website.
website. Jinx.
Damn, I guess I can't talk for this room.
Yeah, I'll take it from here.
So yeah, before going to the last dungeon, I actually want to set down some waypoints that I can teleport to, because then I can get to each dungeon faster after I finish the last one. So yeah, I'm just flying over here to the fire dungeon, or fire temple actually. So I can just activate a shrine, and then I can teleport back later.
I'm trying to predict the Panic Blood Moon.
Oh yeah,
We'll talk about that in a second.
that was the last one I wanted to stick that to. Can I reload the save? Maybe?
Ooh, we'll see. Autosave might have saved us here.
I think it did. I was supposed to stick the rocket to the other Hylian shield, but I accidentally stuck it to the wooden shield, which will break after one jump. Okay, we're chilling.
Nice. Nintendo helping us out for once. Whoa, there we go. And now. So yeah, basically the first time that you enter one of the like story areas in the game, for some reason the game just throws a
Freaks out.
complete fit and just spawns a blood moon. It doesn't actually turn the game into a blood moon state. It just plays the cutscene,
Yeah,
and that's it.
no idea why.
Yeah.
Just playing with your emotions.
So yeah, that's the shrine that I'm gonna be teleporting back to in about like an hour, like an hour and a half maybe. And yeah, I'm also.
No, what's wrong with his eyes?
He's
Chilling too hard.
chilling so hard.
An excessive amount of chilling.
Yeah, it's like actually he's chilling so hard. We actually have to fix that later on. They
Actually,
can't be chilling that hard.
It's Sammy as an NPC. My bad, I stole the punchline.
Fuck it.
So we're just starting the quest line so that later on I can come and finish the quest line, because that's faster.
Let's see, I think we have some time for some donos while we're mashing this conversation.
Yeah. This
Oh, absolutely. We have a $5 donation from YTP Renewed with a comment, "It's fitting that a Zelda game would start out en français." What with the France-esque scenery featured in an abundance of Zelda games. Bon chance, runners. Thank you very much for that donation.
Speaking of, actually, now might be a good time to switch to the next language, because
Right, so let me have a quick check there. And we're going to switch from French into German.
That's me?
let's go.
That's our language.
Well, yours.
Yeah, and 25% of yours as well. Yeah.
Okay, I will do that after this because I don't want to mess up my sliding.
Would be funny if you do it right now.
Ja, wäre voll lustig.
Yeah, we're not doing anything important right now. It's fine.
Yeah, just flying. German, let's go.
Any Germans in crowd?
The game did not like that.
Oh no!
I think
Hello, Rots.
I can
Catch
do
it,
something
it's right
pretty cool.
You're not gonna do this in mid. Oh my god.
I'm going to.
Mid-air ABCS. Okay, I'm actually going to be incredibly impressed if you do this.
Oh no, that was the wrong one. Please spawn my wing.
The mid-flight German switch may not have been our best idea.
I've done it before,
I believe in you.
and if it doesn't go well, then I can just land on the ground and do it again. It's fine.
I mean, I don't know what's going on, but that doesn't look great for us at the moment.
Plane's going down.
See, the wing was supposed to go into the top option, and it didn't. So I'm gonna
Was ist denn mit Neil los?
explore first.
Das sieht gar nicht gut aus.
True.
I'm gonna blame Tim for that because he told me to do it.
Yeah,
It's your fault.
I'm sorry.
Testing the waters for how much German we can speak before Idnal brings me off in a headlock.
Niemals aufgeben.
Neil, you are also almost out of speed food, if that matters.
No, I don't need that for like another 5 minutes.
13, 12, oh, 12. There we go. I love how this game, like in Breath of the Wild, just like they're struggling to load the game,
Yep.
but there's still like particle effects and stuff moving, so that you know that the game is still fine.
Yeah, the game does not like me going this fast. So usually if that flight did work, well, the statue isn't there. There's supposed to be a statue right there. It is. Yeah, we just got here too fast and didn't load. But if I were to go a little bit faster, the entire of Zora's domain wouldn't have been there.
Yeah. You can literally see the shaders building during that conversation.
Yeah, this is a extremely functional console.
We're about to do the water temple, right?
What?
No,
Oh, okay.
No.
that's in about 20 minutes, maybe. Well, like 30, 35, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, we're just starting another quest line here so that I can go and finish it later on.
Do you have time for some donations?
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
good time. Yeah.
Donations, you say. We have a $10 donation from Aruto with no message, but thank you very much for that donation. We also have a $40 donation from Tux3 Domike, or Domike, saying, best marathon, best game series, all my donations this year will go to ESA. Hey, Meowie, less than 3. Thank you very much. And that's since it was also a T-shirt claim there. So remember that if you do donate $40 or more, you can get one of our wonderful T-shirts. So check that out when you go and donate.
So, what are you walking on right now?
You know, just air.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Anyways, what were you saying?
Apparently nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that was another shrine that I'm going to be teleporting back to later. And more questline completion just to come back and finish later as well.
Yeah, thankfully you don't have to complete a shrine to be able to walk back to it later. As long as you activate it, that's enough. It's just so much like awkward silence in these cutscenes. Although to be fair, the worst one is
Oh no, I didn't want to talk to him again. I forgot how long he waffles if I accidentally press A again.
yeah, after the slime fight. It's just that part that just goes on for way too long.
Oh yeah. I'm wasting my rocket. I'm supposed to be preserving this for a little bit. I can use it as long as I want. Like, depending on how fast you press B to put away your shield again, is how much rocket fuel gets burnt. Like when you're doing these jumps.
I'm very familiar with that controller grip. A lot of the Switch games that have this kind of gameplay style make you kind of hold it like that. Shout out to Pokemon Legends Arceus.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
like kind of like finger curled over the A button.
yeah, like the claw.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Hand position, I guess.
Claw, I think.
Grip.
Grip.
Claw grip.
yeah. So yeah, we're just fixing the broken slate at the same time that we get the quest for it.
So yeah, we fixed the broken slate, but that does not mean we can go to the water temple necessarily. We still have to, you know, hit a few more story beats.
Yeah.
And I found that out the hard way when I was playing this for the first time. I was like, I see the beam of light. Why can I not go up it?
Oh yeah, this game has some interesting quest lines.
Yeah, I think this might be the hardest one to work out casually. I could not find this.
I did not know this quest existed either. There was many tutorials looked up during my playthrough of this game.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, now we're just talking to the king, and he's gonna give us some of his scales because that's just a normal thing to give someone, I guess.
You never just given anybody part of your skin?
Yeah.
No, actually, surprisingly. What am I doing? So now I'm just warping back to the Great Sky Island so I can actually go to a dungeon and actually start doing all dungeons. Only
Oh
an
my
hour
god,
in.
that's the name of the category.
Yeah.
Oh, it took an hour. Go.
Yeah, so the first third of all dungeons is no dungeons.
No dungeons.
But alas, here we are. We're doing all dungeons.
Finally.
Your patience is being rewarded.
Yeah, and then when we do the dungeons, we start with the last one.
Of course. It's the only way to do it. Which actually, this dungeon is, for some reason, locked behind getting the what is happening? Getting the paraglider, which makes no sense because you get the paraglider first. So I don't know why that would be the thing that allows you to do the last dungeon, but I won't complain. It lets me go fast, so no problem here.
I'll see what we're about to see. I really shouldn't say it, because I was already complained about earlier for talking about game crashes.
Oh yeah,
But,
this one's pretty safe,
okay.
surely.
I feel like saying it's safe makes it worse.
Nah, 100%. No crashing happen here.
So yeah, we're about to do a ghost stick clip, which is basically it uses the same principles as ABCS, an auto build slide cancel, but it allows us to put the stick inside a wall and then mount it, which, as you can imagine, mounting something that's through a wall pulls Link through that wall, which we can use a decent couple times throughout the run to reach unintended areas. So this is the stick.
Yeah, so to make a auto build like structure, you have to actually
I'm
make
still
something.
stuck on mounting a stick. Like, how would Link
Okay.
wear a stick?
Maybe better words could have been used, but
What are you doing to the stick?
So here I'm about to do it, and there we go.
the
no
game
crash.
didn't crash. That's great.
You were lucky
Get
this
rid of
time.
it.
Yeah.
And finally starting the first actual dungeon.
Or the last dungeon, depending on how
Well,
you look at it.
The last dungeon, yeah.
Can we say how many dungeons are there in the game by now? Or
Yeah,
is
Joey's
it-
gone.
Okay, how many dungeons are in this game?
5.
5.
Okay.
Well, kind of 6, but like,
More or less 5.
yeah. Some people say 6, some people say 5. I'm a 5 sayer. So now we need to carry this head down to a cave, and this is the head of a robot, of course, down to a cave, and bring it to its body.
Yeah, this is also an instance where we use auto build cancel sliding, not to actually allow us to get anywhere faster, but simply to avoid carrying the item that we need to bring over to the cave. Oh, also we're about to kill a Lionel.
Yeah, so this is a showcase of how much damage this weapon does,
Oh my god.
and it's less than I expected it to. That's supposed to take less hits, I think, but it's fine.
Yeah, the, go on.
To do another use entangle here. Of course, let's go. And then pick up the head again. And where's my bow? Put away my bow.
Ah yes, now we're about to do an item discovery duplication. I'm gonna pull up my notes so I remember how this works. So it is actually surprisingly easy to do. You could do this at home. You want to unequip your current bow, pick up the new bow that you've never discovered before, which in this case is the Lionel bow, so that it auto-equips it. While you're still in that text box, you open your inventory, sort it, and then equip the weak bow that you previously had. And then if you drop the bow, it will your like old wooden bow will then become a Lionel bow. So we get 2 of them instead of 1.
I just realized something that's not so good. That just happened, so I'm not gonna be able to fly anymore, but it's not that bad. Because I just need to go down here, so I just need to do a little bit of running. Which I would usually be flying, but it's fine.
Also, yeah, while we're in this section, it's worth mentioning, in a time before we duped fairies early in the run, the Lionel fight was terrifying because we didn't have Zuggling and we didn't have dupe fairies, so you did have to just fight the Lionel, which, yeah, was not great for nerves because that was about still an hour into the run, but if you died, your run was dead. And yeah, there was a lot of heartbreaks early on to
A
that.
lot of time lost to that.
Yeah. Maybe a couple desk punches.
So yeah, now we've brought the head down to the statue, so it activates the thing to move out of the way and allow me down into the, well, not the dungeon, but the part before the dungeon.
Did you just gonna drop somebody's head like that?
I'm supposed to put it down nicely, actually. So that was.
And then you just bash it.
Yeah, and then I just hit it with my
No, nicely.
8 swords. Yeah.
Back it.
And right there, and bang.
Firmly grasp it.
So yeah, just a couple more cutscenes. Now would probably be a good time for any more donations if there are any.
Great. I have a very Joey-friendly comment here in a $10 donation from JCar03. Hey, 5eel, also known as Neil. Also, hello to the guy sat next to him who beat me in Mario Kart once. Neil, if you get one cycle unnamed final boss this run, I'll donate another $10. So please get it so my bank accounts gets drained more. I hate money. Thank you very much, JCar, for that donation.
Mine is terrible.
I'm terrified of that strat.
Yeah, that's some serious pressure right there.
Yeah. Oh, I can't fly anymore. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're forced to walk. How terrible.
Yeah, I'm a speedrunner. I don't do that. So yeah, just placing the head into the slot of this very weirdly shaped robot.
Now that he's got a body, he's gonna, beat you up for how you handled his head. I hope so. Please, God, let that happen.
Link. Zeldas auserkorener
There's the
Ritter.
drummer.
What did she say?
There we go.
It's the most ancient German I ever heard.
Yeah, it's.
Wait,
I mean,
this is a
yeah,
very
it's
old
fun.
character.
It's
so-
because I'm listening to
Ja,
them.
ist es.
Ja, ist es.
Bin die Weise
Was soll ich
des
sagen?
Geistes. Welch Glück, dass du hier bist.
True.
Endlich kann ich zu dir sprechen.
Bin so ein Macher, ein Kämpfer.
Leider
Schon immer gewesen.
lebe ich nur noch als
Was?
Geist.
Ich bin noch
Hä?
keiner, der aufgibt.
Mein Geist benötigt ein neues Gefäß, um von Angesicht zu Angesicht
So
mit
she's
dir
just asking
sprechen
us
zu
if we
können.
can collect the rest of her body parts. Because
Viel
for some reason she
Favoriten
decided
sind von
to
hier aus zu erblicken.
put them in 4 different buildings, like miles away from each other, because that's...
Well, if you've got a
Very
weapon,
smart.
you're supposed to store the ammo in one place and the clip in another place, and then the actual weapon in another place. That's
of course
standard
the
practice.
This is such an yeah, I was gonna say such an American explanation.
This is the only explanation I can do. I'm being bullied.
Yeah, if
Dies
I
ist
think this is
meine Bitte an
definitely,
dich.
Texan would know that. All right.
in my
Zeldas
opinion, the most
auserkorenen Ritter.
boring dungeon in the run.
It's actually, well, I would say kind of cool now, but we just do less. So it depends how you feel about it.
Yeah.
I'm getting K-coned. I'm gonna be quiet.
So yeah, preferably I'd be flying past this, but I'm just running because I made a bit of a mistake earlier, but that's fine. Because I'd be like burning out the rocket here, so I
A
don't need
left
anymore.
leg depot without any context is a very silly name for this place.
Yeah, so as you're gonna see here, the left leg is just gonna fall from this dispenser in a box,
Got it.
so that I can carry it all the way back to the robot,
Why couldn't that door stay open?
just to make my life harder.
Plot convenience.
So now I'm gonna do some gambling on this machine to try and hopefully get
100%
a rocket.
RNG.
So I no longer have to worry about not having a rocket to fly with, because I'm gonna get one here, which means I have infinite. Is this a rocket? That is a rocket.
There we go.
There's another one here too. And then bring this part over here and stick it to this rocket. And then do that, and then ABC.
Just a bit of everything,
Yeah.
you know.
You know, fuse and tangle, rocket, not duping yet, but I'm gonna do that soon. And ABC. And
And grab the wall.
yeah, that's intended, that's actually RNG mod. So this part is now flying next to me, so that I can go to the next depot, which the game doesn't want you to be doing. Like, you're supposed to go to one and bring it back, then go to another and bring it back. But I actually want 2 at a time because I'm just greedy or something.
Yeah.
And so I'm just gonna place it there nicely. Oh. And then
Nicely this time.
drop my shield because I actually don't want that anymore. So I can do a funny glitch, which saves about 30 seconds, like in total. Which you'll see why soon. So I'm fuse entangling the wing so that the game thinks it's stuck to Link, so it can never like remove it or anything. So it will stay in its position no matter what. And so when the gate tries to close behind me, the wing will just say no, and it will just not open. And so I can just walk back out without doing anything. So I actually just skip this whole puzzle, which is pretty big.
That's great. I didn't really agree with the idea of that door closing to begin with, so.
Yeah.
Nintendo devs crying watching this stream.
So now I just pick up my shield again, and because I kept the shield with the rocket loaded, the flying glitch doesn't go away. So now I'm bringing them back to, what's her name? Minoru?
Minoru, yeah.
Forgot her name.
Zodia.
So I can give her legs. Yeah, it's her legs. But before that, I wanna. That's not good. I wanted to dupe those, but I actually dropped them. So I need to go back and get some more rockets. Slight time loss, but
Unfortunate. We'll deal with
it's
it.
okay.
We can do more gambling, that's great.
Der erste
Ja.
Schritt ist getan. Bitte bring mir auch die verbleibenden 3 Teile. Link.
That was the game, you know, kind of chastising you for skipping the puzzle.
Yeah, I can confirm. That's what she said in German.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, Link,
2
that door
Schrauben
was meant to
sind
close, bro.
versammelt.
What are you doing?
2 Stück verbleiben noch.
So after this, I'm supposed to be going to the next what's it called? Depots?
The right arm depot and the left arm depot, I'm going to
Yeah.
presume.
But I cannot see anything in this dark. I want to go back into the depots. Where am I?
It's like, yeah, over in. I think it's a bit more right. Maybe I'm lying. Say
I
Lügen.
have fire.
Yeah, there
Ah.
it is.
There we go. Why is it so dark?
I think it just completely turns out the lights.
The gate's closed.
It's closed.
Oh no, man.
Can you not stick clip it? I guess there's
No,
no
that would
sticks.
crash the game.
Ah,
Well then. This
minor
is
inconvenience.
Not good. Actually, idea. There is a save here. I'll just load that. So I have my rockets again.
But you
It's
lost.
probably faster than going back and
But you lost giving the legs to Minoru.
yeah. Which
Also, we have to
small
listen to
time
that again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or German.
Cool.
Oh yeah, fun.
not a bad thing. Are they gone?
The leg's gone.
Tim.
Schere.
Schere.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to improvise a little bit here. Because this is not what it's supposed to be like, but it's okay. Just need to get the both of the legs back, which in this order, it's kind of easier because I'm starting at the top and I have to go down. And since I've lost my rocket, I wouldn't be able to do it the other way around. So
Mild inconvenience.
I did enjoy watching the door like not close again. That made me feel powerful.
So yeah, I just need to do this. I'll just stick that to that so I can. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, I just need to do the other one again, which is fine. Slight time loss. Just
Just a bit.
a couple minutes.
We'll live with it.
Oh,
That's a pillar.
Or in the leg again. Do we have time for some donations?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Excellent. We have a $40 donation from Aria. Hard to describe how much I miss you all. Less than 3. So proud of you, Neil. Thank you so much for that donation.
Love you.
And that
Aria.
also went to the Mario Kart mirror mode incentive. So when you do make your donation, check out the current incentives we have open and put one of your put your donations to one of them. Also have a $5 donation from Chiron saying, "Wow, this couch is one and true, just like a bottle of Festus raspberry watermelon. Am I right, lads?"
For sure.
Yeah, I love Festus. Shout out.
Festus.
Shoutouts, yeah.
Time for another one.
Yeah.
So we have a $10 donation from Ginkgo saying, "I'm so proud to see my son on stage doing this awesome TOTK speedrun. Also, another $5 if all people on the couch kiss Goosebert." Less than 3.
Do we have one? I think Kiki had
Coming
one.
right up.
Oh, there we go.
Did that really?
Is there no
Yes, no.
rockets?
No rockets. This game is
We
absolutely
get no rockets?
rolling right now.
Don't go gambling, kids.
Yeah, never gamble.
Except, just ignore that we did that, what, yesterday? Day before?
The fact that you forgot.
The days
crazy.
just blend together at this
That
event.
was last night.
It was
Okay,
last
now
night,
we got
yeah.
4 rockets to make up for it. Or 3? Yeah, 3. That's fine. I'm actually gonna dupe them here because... What am I doing? Because it's safer. Less chance of them getting deleted. And I want about 30. I'll just go a couple over.
I wonder how this looks to the people of wherever we are. Just Neil just standing in a corner, just, just thinking about things.
Okay, soon everything will be back in order and we'll be chilling again.
Are they not going to get stuck on that pillar?
No.
Oh no, good.
Yeah, now we can give Minna her legs for the first time, not the second. Very bouncy.
Yeah. We actually lost time to that because it left the trigger zone for it to break.
Yeah. They have to stay still for a certain amount of time before they break, so them bouncing around is not so great.
Der erste Schritt ist getan.
Again.
Bitte bring mir
This
auch
sounds
die
familiar.
verbleibenden 3 Teile. Link.
All right, everyone's talking about the goose. You're fine. Yeah, what he said.
Zwei schon
Link,
sind
was bist du am
versammelt.
machen?
2 Stück verbleiben noch.
Okay, so now I can go over here to the arm depots and do the funny glitch one more time because it's only needed 1 out of these 2. I actually want to burn my rocket. It didn't burn, but that's fine. And do the fuse entangle. That's not a fuse entangle, that's a fuse. Sometimes the timing is pretty difficult, but should be fine. Nope, the game deleted it because it freaked out. Okay. Yeah, so when the wing is like in the ground, the game will just like delete it after a certain amount of time, or if it's too stuck. But sometimes it like freaks out and then comes out of the ground, so yeah.
I remember how annoying this section used to be.
Yeah.
I think thankfully nowadays it's much better than it used to be.
Yeah, apart from the small mishap.
I honestly forgot it happened.
I more just meant this depot. Yeah, like we can just leave immediately.
So now I'm just gonna stick this to that and then unstick it so that I can use it. Not like that. Good thing I duped more rockets than I needed because I'm not getting the fuse entangles.
All that just to defy gravity.
So yeah, I'm bringing this arm over to the other depot, which is extremely short. As you can see, the exit's right there, and the entrance is here. So I don't need to do that glitch again. I think, technically, it might save time, like, extremely optimally if you do it, but you have to set it up extremely fast, and then after, like, if you're slightly too slow with setting it up, then it's not worth, so
Yeah.
you don't need to do it.
And the puzzle for this depot can easily be circumvented by ABCS, so.
Yeah. I think now is a good time for more donations because it's just bringing the arms back and then finishing the robot.
Certainly. We have $25 from Timber saying, good luck on the run, Neil. Thank you, Timber.
Thank you. So yeah, I don't even know the intended way to do this. I still don't to this day,
Neither.
but that doesn't
Same.
matter.
Nah, I mean, even without ABCS, if you have like one rocket, you can just shoot it with the bow, the blocks come up, and then you just grab them with the ultra hand, and you can just beat the puzzle that way anyway.
You know, there's lots of unintended ways to do this, but still no intended way to do it. That is not what I was going.
So it's just going to talk about its arms more, right?
Yeah. It's gonna ask me to bring its other arm, even though it's right in front of her. But
She now has an arm to grab it. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it's no longer...
Yeah, do it yourself.
Now she's just being lazy.
Some commentaries with German memes.
Did
is
you win
so
the 8-ball
crazy.
game?
I didn't finish it.
Where'd you
I
quit?
got distracted. Alright, you know what? Fine. I will take my turn.
I mean, this is just more waffling, so.
That is true.
Nun verbleibt nur
Ja.
noch eines zu tun.
It's really not looking good.
Du musst meinen
Oh my
Mysterien
God.
Okay,
deines
come on.
Geistes für mich finden.
I wish you guys could see what just happened on my phone.
He's getting
He's-
outplayed.
I am
Der
getting outplayed.
Mysterienstein befindet sich an diesem Ort.
Oh,
Führe mich dorthin.
she potted one of mine. We're so
Let's go.
back.
Der Weg wird voller Gefahren sein.
If I miss this,
Zum Glück
I'm
birgt das
uninstalling.
Konstrukt, das du als
Let's go.
Gefäß für mich gebaut
Nice.
hast.
Cutscene's
Verborgene
almost
Mächte.
over, but
Du wirst sie selbst
still a bit
erleben,
more.
wenn du mich ans
think
Ziel
that goes in.
geleitest.
No shot.
let's
I mean, I
let's
believe
go
in
for
you.
it.
Oh,
It actually went in.
I believed in you the whole time.
You're actually bringing this back.
Go faster. Cutscene's almost
Sorry,
over.
sorry,
Zu
sorry.
meinem Mysterienstein.
Go.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm actually playing too well for my turn to end. Just focus on the game.
Yeah.
So we're about to do some more duping, but we're doing it on
Different
Minoru's
sound.
back instead, because we have to get on her back to activate her, basically. But it also counts as a place where you can't bring out a Zonai item
Wait, we've earned a piggyback
or
ride?
anything else.
Yeah, so
For all
we
that
built
effort?
her so she gives us a piggyback ride, and then I just get back off because she's just so slow.
Not your
I
thing.
don't wanna be riding her around.
Okay, I actually just popped off. The game's
go.
tied now.
What happened? Failing the ABCs.
Thanks, guys.
So here you're supposed to go to all these different like spots where Minoru explains how you can fuse things to her and use different items in different ways, but actually I just fly through the depths right to the dungeon, hit a tree on the way, that's intended, so that I can go to the last temple of the game. And you may notice Minoru isn't here, and I'm gonna need her now. So I'm just gonna go into the purpad and then turn around, and there she is.
That
Yeah.
Fitting sound for her appearing.
terrifying.
And use a rocket to fly up. Spare temple. There we go.
Don't tell Joey. So we have our first like proper boss fight coming up.
There's bosses in this?
In a sec. Yeah, surprisingly
Yeah,
no.
there is actually. That's crazy. Only an hour and a half in, we're getting to the first dungeon. This is actually the dungeon. What I just did wasn't the dungeon. Because that's just...
I was wondering why you were just standing there. I'm like, this is a speed run, brother. I forgot you're waiting
Yeah.
for the robot.
I need her to come here so I can activate this, because you can't activate this on your own for some reason.
Send me some snap.
This is another cutscene. We can...
Oh my
Wow.
god, it's the back of my head.
That's crazy.
Was
Probably
that
more
while you were
time for
popping off an
more
8-ball?
donations now.
Donations, yes, we do have several of them. We have an $11.11 donation from Jusok saying, "Do you know why the name reveal for Tears of the Kingdom got delayed in the UK?"
No. I don't, and I'm British. Do we get to find out?
Oh, it's
Was that like
about the your monarch?
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't laugh at that. My passport's getting
Oh.
rescinded as we speak.
I just realized too.
I'm not going to be able to get
no.
home.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot for that donation. We also have a $40 donation from Primo saying, "Good luck on your run, Neil. Tears of the Kingdom is one of my favorite games of 2023 and a true quadruple A game. P.S. I hope your security keeps an eye on those suspicious-looking goose in the back. They look like they're up to no good."
Also, there's a strat for this boss fight here, which actually was found by Neil himself.
And Limb Cube.
And Lim as well. Shoutouts to Lim.
I just saw him in chat, so shout out.
So basically, by using the halberd, we can beat this boss much faster than intended. And due to the fairies, we can just stay on the ground instead of having to get on Minoru. Normally, the game, the floor is all like this weird corruption thing, which is meant to kill you if you're not on Minoru. But because we have infinite fairies, we're just invincible and can just fight the boss as Link instead.
Yeah, so what the game wants you to do is get on Minoru and use her different fuse abilities to knock this guy down, but you can actually just shoot him with a bomb arrow and knock him down, and then just hit him with your Master Sword and spears. And then, yeah,
Is that
that's
it?
it.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
a boss
God.
fight.
Yeah, that is significantly faster than the intended strat.
Yeah, and also there's a heart here, but we don't need it. Grabbing it is
Oh, yeah.
slow. We're invincible anyway. Back in the day before we had the stick clip, we used to grab them because you need 10 hearts to get through to this temple. But yeah, nowadays grabbing them would just lose time.
So yeah, this is the end of the dungeon. It's just a few cutscenes.
Are we gonna have time to change the language soon?
Yeah, after this.
That's a good point.
Any more donations?
Absolutely. We have another $10 donation from Tux3Dumike with a comment, "All dungeons hype."
Let's go.
And another $10 from YTP Renewed. "German is also a good language for Zelda, what with the resemblance between OOT's Hyrule Castle Town and old parts of Berlin. And since it's technically past midnight in Sweden, guten Morgen, everybody."
Then Mario.
Moin.
Thanks for those donations.
So I guess now I can change the language to whatever's next.
I'm gonna quickly double check that, but it looks like we are switching. We are on German right now, so we are switching back to French. How about we go for the Canadian one this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the wrong option.
Mix it up a bit.
There we go. So now we talk to this construct because it gives us an ancient blade, which just absolutely destroys anything that you shoot it at. Like literally just deletes it. So that's very helpful later on, near the end of the run.
Yeah, it's literally designed to insta-kill any enemy that isn't a boss, aka anything that has a actual health bar at the top of the screen. So there are some enemies in Hyrule Castle that obviously it's much faster to insta-kill them.
Yeah.
So we'll be using them for that purpose later.
The only downside to it is it destroys the items that it would usually drop. So it's like a easy way to get rid of an enemy, but you get nothing from it. So sometimes it's not worth. But I don't need any more items. So chill. So now the water temple quest that I was doing earlier. After the last part I did, it told me to shoot the scales that I got from the king into this raindrop so that I can do whatever this is. I don't know what it is.
Part 2 of things that I did not work out myself playing casually.
Yeah, same.
I actually did figure this out. I was proud of myself.
That's impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had to look this up. I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
But then my reward was not very great. I had to do the water temple.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, every time you do that, like, you know, kind of like slowly ascending with the build, I always just imagine that there should be like a little score combo bar, like in a snowboarding game. Like that's always what I'm expecting to see there. That's just what it looks like to me.
Yeah, we're actually playing
Grip
SSX.
Yeah, SSX tricky.
Look at my watch.
So yeah, now we just tell
We.
tell these people about the beacon that I just spawned. And we're about to get really interrupted. By whatever this thing is.
Such an interesting.
Oh, you
enemy.
need to rely on Sidon. You're supposed to rely on Sidon to help you fight this, right?
Yeah, he's gonna help a lot right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he's like, don't worry, I'll handle this. And he's, as you can see, he's about to do so much. So it tells us how to use water, but I can just do that to clean it. Take out my stick with 8 Master Swords attached to it. And then once it shows its weak point, there we go.
Insane boss fight.
Yeah, that's the
Oh
hardest
my
boss
god,
fight
I
in the game.
died on that like 3 times. Like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I kind of struggled with this casually as well. And then Sidon celebrates because he did that all by himself.
Yeah. And here
So we're just gonna skate right by that, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just don't worry
I
about that guy.
blinked.
and then we have the awkward cutscene.
Yep. Very soon. There's just how soon it is.
It's soon enough. It's during this cutscene.
Here we
There
go.
we go.
Crazy cutscene.
It's just because I'm way too long. There we go.
I don't know why it was that long.
It takes a long time to work up the courage to say that. Especially in French.
True.
True. Well,
That's
it's
a long
actually
French
Québécois,
Thinking.
but the only words that I know specifically from Québécois are swear words. So I'll not be repeating any of them on this stream.
So this is where the fish that I got on the Great Sky Island comes in. For some reason, it can make armor that allows me to swim up waterfalls. So that's what she's gonna make for me with that one fish.
Yeah.
Right here. And I'm gonna do another text box skip that Limcube actually found. There we go. That's it. That saves like probably a few frames as well.
Shout out to Lim.
And
Oh wait, that one sound that I'm hearing constantly is from the sword?
Yeah, that's it. Just like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like
Because I saw in chat someone asked
Mario
me-
1000 your door. You're not hearing any ticking. There's nothing there.
Because I got asked in chat if I'm annoyed by it. I didn't even recognize it until now.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, you just, like, it drowns out eventually.
Ah, okay.
That just sounds as normal as like there's like a blinking radar or something in the bottom right corner of the screen that goes off. Like, it sounds like a normal noise in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. It's just a sound I got used to.
Yeah.
It's probably just like that. This game just makes noises.
yeah, lots of interesting noises.
Games generally make noises, yeah.
So here, Sidon's just gonna swim around extremely fast so that he makes a whirlpool that I'm just gonna drop down into so that I can go underground and do a very interesting quest line.
Yeah, this is another one of those sections of the game that we just make an absolute laughing stock out of.
Yeah.
People probably remember spending, like, the better part of an hour in this section. we're gonna spend the better part of 30 seconds.
Probably less.
Yeah.
So what the game wants you to do is break that rock down there and fill up the water so that you can swim up, but I can fly, so that
Right.
doesn't matter. And you're supposed to go around here, find 4 different rocks to break, but again, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, and they have it raining, so you can't climb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect my rocket, so I'm filling. So now I'm just setting up another fuse entangle so that I can fly more. And
I worked so hard on that. You're laughing, but I
Yeah.
worked so hard on that.
Weeks of some dev's time has been completely skipped.
A treatment deserving for the water temple, I agree. This temple made me stop playing the game.
Do we still do the pot launches nowadays, or do you just
No.
fly up there with fuse entanglement? Damn. The pot launches were so fun.
yeah. Old, like, original old dungeons was very fun. But this is fun
Yeah.
too, but some of the things are very unique that we used to do.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's just, some of the glitches are just too overpowered now. It's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, anytime you need to gain any vertical height, you just do pocket rocket.
Yeah. So now with the fish armor, I'm just gonna swim all the way up here. 'Cause that's just makes sense.
So, I mean, I feel like there's a thing on your HUD about how much noise you're making. It's clearly forgetting the glowing from these swords. I think that's just a developer oversight. I might need to patch that out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, don't patch the glitch out. Just make sure that the sound
Make sure that
thing
you're
works.
properly being represented how much noise you're making. Everybody should hear you coming.
So yeah, here it's low gravity, so I don't have to do the rocket jumps as frequently because one will send me a lot further than it usually would. And I just skipped about probably another hour of casual gameplay right there.
I went up there before watching this cutscene. And I had to come
Oh.
down, and I couldn't do anything. I was like, what's wrong? And I had to come down and watch this cutscene. And then I had to go back up. Like, why would you even let me do that?
I think I might have done the same thing. I was so confused for a while.
Yeah, Sidon takes sometimes a long time to spawn in there.
Yeah. Speaking of Sidon spawning in, there's
Oh
now
god.
some, I would say, like, manips for the Sidon spawns, but they're not that consistent.
It's still jank.
Yeah.
I mean, thank god those at least exist nowadays.
Yeah.
Back in the day, this literally just felt like you were entering a casino when you came to the water temple because Sidon could take 10 seconds to appear next to you, or literally 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I wish I was kidding. This is not an exaggeration.
I also didn't know I was supposed to do this. I was just already on the islands, like trying to handle my business, but it's not super clear that you're supposed to come over here and talk to him. But you're doing great.
Thank you. I think we can have one donation here.
Certainly, we have $20 from Hardcore Gaming saying Goofleak Neil, less than 3.
Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you.
I don't even know what's happening here. It's just sludges exploding from the something.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's coming from.
It's just cutscenes. Not important.
Now we get a dungeon explanation.
Oh, toi.
I forgot we were back in French.
Yep.
Tu te trouves devant la source de l'eau pure des auras.
Where's Nathan when you need him?
Sers-toi de ton pouvoir
Wait, I
pour
check.
ouvrir les
Nathan?
quatre vannes.
Oh,
Can you
okay,
translate?
Yeah.
translate?
Bonsoir.
So yeah, in the normal
Laisse-moi
dungeons,
te guider.
it shows the map of the dungeon and then the 4 or 5 different locations you need to go to actually start the boss fight. They're all kind of the same in that, like,
Okay, so this little dreidel that's spinning, I was so proud of myself because like I didn't know how to make it slow down, and I did this, like just like I wasn't as high up as you were. I was like on the ground over there, but I could not figure out how to make it stop spinning. So I was like, I have to just time this. Okay.
yeah. And one fun fact, if you shoot that at full speed with the water arrow. I think the sludge clears away every time, if I'm not wrong. But every time I've done it, it has, so I'm gonna say that it's...
I mean, I don't know what else it's supposed to be. It
100%
looks exactly like a dreidel. Like, I don't know what their design plans were, but that's exactly what it looks like.
So yeah, that right there, while I was running around in circles, was not just random waiting. It actually speeds up Slidon to spawn next to you faster. Somehow. I don't know how this game works, but that's one of the few ways you can make the, like, sages spawn faster. And this one, he should just be here. Yep, there he is. A little bit late, but that's fine. I think I was just too fast for him. But, so yeah, I'm just going around to all these, like, what would you even call that?
They're just like water wheels, basically.
Yeah, I guess like a water wheel. And then hitting it with Sidon's ability so that you can make it spin and activate all of these, like... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, that's
Second
I hope you didn't need her
Oh, there
anymore.
she goes.
Yeah, we don't need her anyway.
Okay, cool. You worked
there's-
so hard to put her together, and you just dropped her like that.
Hello? Thank you. So here, there's a big long puzzle that you're supposed to do where you bring a big ball over and drain out the water and then put the ball in that slot, but actually I'm gonna go under here. And once the water is drained... That's a little bit too fast. Once the water is drained, I get on a wing and just ascend into the room. Which saves a good amount of time, and because you're in this room, the game thinks you're stuck, so it opens a door anyway. And as long as I stay in here, the door will stay closed. I mean open.
Yeah.
And
He's coming.
he's slowly making it over. That was another one of the ways to force Sidon to spawn, moving the camera left and right. Again, I don't know why it works, but
We don't ask questions about the AI. So I'm gonna have to drop the facade for a second. The left lens in my glasses is completely seamed up. You may barely be able to see the
Have
Triforce on my face though. Shoutouts to Kiki. There we go. Now I can see it again.
Now another way to skip a big puzzle, I just go under here, ascend in, and that's the final puzzle of the dungeon.
This
done.
is your 20-minute speed food reminder.
Oh yeah. I don't know, oh, it's almost gone, okay. It's supposed to be running out, like, in about 20 seconds, but that's fine. Means I'm only 20 seconds behind what I would usually be on.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that is the final puzzle for the dungeon. Oh yeah, as well, just there, I threw another wing.
All right, so I think our stream is not having any video, so we'll need to give play-by-play commentary on what's going on because they can hear us. They just cannot see the game.
Start shoutcasting. Alright, so Neil's about to ascend? Yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
And leave side on there.
It's currently
I think it's
ascending.
back now.
Are we good?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Chilling.
Don't so hard right now.
So now that I've activated all of the water thingies.
Your Intel
I will-
Pentium cable. So neat.
Just in time for Muck to rock.
Yes, the most great boss in the game.
Yeah. Although, I imagine it's much easier nowadays.
Oh yeah. So we hit him with that, and then there we go. That's the first phase. now.
Yeah. I remember how much of an absolute pain
Yeah.
this guy used to be.
Oh my
This boss,
god.
I died so many times in this boss.
I'm having war flashbacks.
So now second phase, I'm facing the wrong way somehow. I don't know why that happened.
Because also a big problem with this game is they also don't give you stamina unless you clear the shrines. Which is a nightmare.
Oh, there we
Is
go.
that it?
And there you have it.
That's the boss done. And the second of 5 dungeons. Unfortunately, my rocket burnt out, so I can't do the bounce just yet. That's fine. Don't know why I just told me my Master Sword's running low on energy. I already know that. I did that on purpose.
It has been running low. That's the point.
But yeah, here's another like 2 minutes of cutscenes. So any more donations would be good.
Oh, we have donations. We have a $40 donation from Skitty with no comment, but they also went for a T-shirt, an excellent choice. Please check those out when you make a donation. Also have $10 from Nefna saying, "Yo, what's going on, guys? Funny speedrun here." Wait, no, I'm not funny speedrun. Anyway, thanks for the amazing run, Neil, and quick shout out to all my buddies at ESA. Can't wait to be on that comfy couch on Friday. Thanks, Nefna and Skitty, for those donations.
Yeah, shout out to all my homies at ESA. So it's just quite a lot of dialogue. These fish, I realized when I learnt Breath of the Wild, they talk the most out of any other like species in the Zelda world. There's about like 10 minutes of just this in both of the games combined.
I mean, they talk a lot of Ocarina of Time too, like, you know, the Zoras, you know, when you're doing the dungeon, you have to talk to that princess like every 5 rooms.
Always waffling.
Born to waffle. So yeah, they're just like getting married or something. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't listen to
a
them.
wedding.
I don't know what they're doing.
Some kind of wedding.
I don't listen to them. I just press these 2 buttons.
You can't skip their wedding?
Nope.
I mean, Kyle and
You
me are
skip
dressed
so
for the
many
wedding.
more relevant things.
Yeah.
But you
We're ready
cannot
to
skip
go.
their wedding.
You can skip the best cutscene in the game, in my opinion, but you can't skip the fish wedding.
I understand. You have to make sacrifices.
Yeah, for speed. Isn't the wedding? What is it? I know that Sidon's also being made the king, but he also says that she'll be the queen.
That's typically how it works, yeah.
Yeah, well, they weren't married before, so only now she's going to be the queen
Yes.
because
That's why you need to
they're
watch
getting
it.
married.
That was really important.
Yeah, maybe we should have actually paid attention.
Maybe if I knew, I'd be going faster. And now I can actually play the game again. So the fish are done waffling. I'm just gonna warp to the next dungeon.
Let me check my notes. They're gonna be so desynced by now.
How far am I behind?
We're about here. Right?
Not
Yeah.
that bad.
Yeah, we're here.
Neil pace.
Plus
Pace,
15
Pace?
minutes.
I've received
Perfect.
I've received a message on Discord from Kaderotz that says, Kaderotz?
I'm told that's sewer rat in German.
Well, Austrian. Don't make that mistake.
There's a,
Ginkgo will find you.
I mean, I don't think it's hard to hide. He's right there.
For the
You
record,
got a point.
I'm plus
He's
15
literally right there.
minutes on TV, which is 15 minutes faster than the estimate. So I'm about on time with the estimate. We're chilling. So now Sidon's here. I can use his water ability to protect myself from the fire or the heat while I'm in the like caves, which are extremely hot because there's a volcano nearby.
Yeah, there's also kind of a pretty straightforward boss fight with a little bit of downtime in it, so we do some duping during it.
Yeah.
There's not much else to say.
Yeah,
We have an insanely powerful weapon.
Yeah. We don't actually even use the weapon. We use Minoru now, which is kind of funny. Using one of the sages to attack the other sage.
Be mad.
Also, while I'm doing this, probably a good idea to find out what the next language is, so I can change that while I'm doing this.
Absolutely. So we are switching back to German.
Ah,
Nice. We back.
So Germans.
Kyle, du auch?
Aren't you in the middle of a fight?
Guys,
Like,
no.
you're disrespecting your opponent here.
yeah, I don't need to look at him. He's just chilling over there. German? There it is. So yeah, he hit himself in the wall, so I'm just gonna slap him. And
That was very nice.
Kind of rude.
that's the first of 3 phases.
You're literally
Never
just
mind.
destroying Rey Mysterio here.
Whatever.
The heel turn.
Need to make sure I'm getting the right amount of everything there.
So I guess the Goron has to earn being taken seriously.
Yeah, he needs to, I need to break his mask before I can take him seriously.
Okay.
Because he just looks ridiculous in that thing.
Such a funny noise.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he's got an extremely high-pitched voice in German.
Oh no. Curious.
And yeah, that's the Unova fight.
Oh yeah, we actually get to hear him during Morasia, don't we? Like he actually talks during the fight. This will be fun.
I think so.
Or do we beat it too fast nowadays?
We
Because
beat it very fast.
the strats for that is sick. Like I can't remember if I DM'd you, but when I was looking through the run, that was like definitely the part where I was like, okay, this is awesome.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I was thinking about Gomo when you were saying that, but I
No,
at the
no.
end realized which one you were talking about. But yeah, here we're stuck in the cave because Yunobo was like bouncing himself off the walls, so all the rocks fell down and closed the exit. So once this is done, I can actually use his ability to get out of the cave.
You know, cause an earthquake, like Tim jumping onto the bed in our room.
Yeah. That was my impersonation.
After here?
That is not what I
Yeah,
want to
und du?
drop.
Is your
Crazy.
I need to unfuse this because that was supposed to be burnt out at a different time, but that's okay. Man, he's
You're on fire.
am I? I didn't. Realize. So yeah, now we can leave the cave and go find Zelda.
He's still laughing at the voice. It's only gonna get
Very
worse.
silly.
Morasia is in like a minute.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
So yeah, here the game wants us to use the minecarts to go all the way around the mountain multiple times so that we can make our way up. But I'm just gonna fly directly there, of course. Yeah, coming up is like a mini boss fight. It's completely unskippable, but it's really cool, so it doesn't matter.
Fire is just a state of mind.
I'm slightly low, but that's okay.
Alright, here we go.
Oh yeah,
Hi.
there's me just floating there.
Yeah.
Capture taken.
Xbox record that.
I hope I'm gonna have enough fuel here because I'm not actually supposed to use that rocket at all. And I just used it a little bit. So I'm about to find out. So this is a strat found by ZFG, I believe. Oh no. To completely skip the intended strat.
What did he say?
Der ist groß, glaube ich. Kann nicht mehr Deutsch.
I'm a little bit low here, so I need to use the Zonai charges. This is what happens when you... Man. This should be good. Maybe?
So yeah, basically you can only launch Unibo when you're on top of a wing.
Did my rocket burn?
So we use Pocket Rocket to fly around, and then we spawn a wing so that Unibo locks to us, and then we can shoot Unibo at Marejo.
I'm trying to do this.
That
Did
is
not work out.
unlucky.
Oh man. Okay, I'm just gonna stand on the... Wow, this game is just throwing me around right now. It's gonna be on fire again, but that's okay.
Yeah, let's hear once again on fire.
Okay, didn't go so much to plan, but it's fine.
This is such a really cool fight. Like, I wish the water temple didn't ruin my day.
Yeah, I think you went to like one of the worst dungeons
ones to go
first.
to first. To be fair, I still think the lightning one is the worst.
Yeah.
I hate that boss fight.
So now we're gonna enter Death Mountain, but first I'm actually gonna set up my rocket shield. This is crazy. There we go. And yeah, just jump down here, which usually you're supposed to have some like fire or protective armor. I'm just gonna go in with like just a shirt.
Unbearable heat, allegedly.
Nah, Lincoln Barrett, he's chilling. He's only on fire.
You're on fire.
I think
By
he's
the way,
fine.
I figured we'd let you know.
We used to have the goofiest strat here. We used to like around here, we'd drop a spring,
Oh yeah.
and then after the cutscene, we'd recall it so that we went all the way back up here, and then we'd jump off and glide to the temple. Thankfully, with the fuse entanglement, we don't have to do that anymore. Because basically, if the spring bounced onto its side, you just lose like 2 minutes.
So here we're getting called by the temple, I guess. And telling us
Also,
That was English.
these are not great in German. Komm.
to come. Some interesting sounds coming from Emma. Especially considering in English he's got like a deeper voice. Some other languages he's got like a really deep voice, but in German he's just like really squeaky for some reason.
We're trying to break the stereotype.
So yeah, this is another part that took me extremely long to figure out in my casual playthrough. I had no idea where I was going, because I didn't pay attention during that last cutscene. But yeah, I'm just skipping all of that now. Whoa, what's the camera doing?
This is a fun temple
Yeah.
for fuse entanglement. It's really unfortunate that I guess I could explain it later, but basically, if Nintendo had designed this temple a little bit worse,
Oh yeah.
we wouldn't have to do any of it. But yeah, the devs managed to suspect that we might find a way to clip straight through walls. So they did put a failsafe in, so we will have to do this somewhat as the devs intended, but still not even close to what the devs intended.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, we're deviating from the path a little bit.
Do you have time for a donation?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. We have $25 from MC saying, always love to see Zelda at these events. Good luck, Neil. Hope everyone is having a wonderful time. Less than 3. Thank you very much, MC. We also have $10 from Ginkgo. A very nice kiss. It was very romantic. I need more Tim Cario commentary. So please enlighten the audience about the meaning of kanörot. Love you, son.
Actually, I heard the explanation of that many times, but I still don't understand what Kanarot is like 100%.
So it's just Kanalratte, but with Austrian, I almost said dialect.
Ah, okay.
Kanalrot. Das
Okay.
war's.
And I should also mention that both of those donations went also to the Mario Kart Mirror Mode incentive. So keep those donations coming, and we'll meet that incentive as well. Thank you.
So here's just
You're still on fire.
just a
We're
little
so on fire tonight.
Yeah, I'm just going so fast that I'm on fire.
I don't know how I didn't make that joke. Like, it was right there.
Also, the subtitles here, at least for that first bit, was not what was said in German at all.
But yeah, it's just telling us the same thing that Water Temple told us, basically. Just go to the 5 points and do the thing. Then you can finish the temple. I think every cutscene is literally the same. Like, no matter what dungeon you go to, it says the same thing, explains how, like, the lore of the game in the same way, and just repeats the same thing 5 times.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go around and hit the 5 gongs. The thing that I was saying earlier about them actually programming this decently well, you can actually clip straight into the boss fight, but it won't activate if you haven't broken the 5 seals, which that's one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they hadn't have actually had the foresight to program that in specifically,
Bye, Ginkgo.
we would be able to do this about 5 minutes faster, maybe less nowadays.
Something like that, yeah. But yeah, what I just did there was, if I spawn a wing midair and get on it, the game knows I'm on a vehicle and then forces Unova to come to me, which, like, if you're on any moving vehicle, he'll just appear on the front of it so that you can shoot him as much as you want. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for all of these gongs, because otherwise he takes a really long time to come to you faster. And yeah, so it's just like one way to force the sage to spawn, which only one other sage has. And the rest are just RNG or something. I don't know what makes them.
That thing looks so surprised to hit that.
It's probably not RNG, but like it's impossible for us to understand how it works,
Yeah,
so
it's
it may
completely
as well be
unpredictable.
random.
So yeah, just hitting all the gongs.
It's rolling in the cutscene.
It's kind of funny because most of all dungeons is not dungeons because we just do them so fast now. Before, it'd probably be about 50-50, like when I first did it, a run. But now it's significantly less. And there as well, usually bombs explode when you're in the heat, but because I was in bullet time, I shot the arrow faster than they realized that I fused a bomb to it, so it didn't explode.
Seems like a very simple oversight.
Yeah.
Like, anybody could do that. It's crazy
Also-
that works. Also, you're on fire.
Oh yeah, I am. Also, having the water bubble around you from side on stops the bombs from exploding.
Right.
Yeah, it's also way nicer than the previous strat. We used to shoot like a water arrow underneath the floor in a specific spot and then ascend up through it to get into that room. So yeah, even though we can't clip into the boss fight immediately, it is still faster to do it at the end. So even though we could open the door, the cutscene that opens the door is slow. And the spawn for Goma only checks that you hit the gongs, not that you actually finished that part of the quest. So we just hit the gongs, flip through, fight Goma.
Yeah, so if I were to do this without having hit the gongs, this cutscene would still play, but once I got through, Goma would just not be there. And yeah, I think it soft locks the dungeon, if I remember correctly.
That's just petty, Nintendo.
Yeah, they intentionally did that.
Yeah.
They had to have, that had to be deliberate.
Yeah, so now that was the first phase of Goma. Now he's gonna jump on the roof. And I'm just gonna do the same thing again, just without bullet time, so it's slightly harder. Especially when I'm pressing ZL and it's not That's not what I wanted to. When I'm pressing Ziel and it's not locking onto Goma, but it's fine. What is happening? Oh!
If it works, it works.
It works.
There we go. That's Goma done.
Like, I'm trying to understand what's happening, but it's barely impossible.
I mean, to be fair, that one was a bit of a wild ending.
Yeah.
And I got very scared when
Yeah,
you said
it's
you
been a
dropped your Savage Lionel bow. I'm like, you need that, right?
Yeah, I did not mean to electrocute myself there, but we're
I
fine.
mean, whom amongst us means to electrocute themselves?
I mean, some people find it fun, you know, touching an electric fence. I do not recommend to do that, by the way.
Not shaming.
But yeah, I think now's a good time for any more donations, and probably to tell me what the next language is, so I can change that after.
All right, let's start with the language. Would you like to take a guess?
Is it French by any chance?
It is French.
All right, there's got to be an original language in here somewhere.
All right, and while you sort that out, we have a $50 donation from I Wish to Be Normal with no comment, but thanks a lot for that donation.
I think there's another like awkward part of this cutscene as well, isn't
Oh
there?
yeah, there is.
I think it's probably just because we mash the text,
I
so it
think so.
expects to play like that part of the cutscene at a
Yeah,
different point.
When you play some Pokemon games with like the instant text cheat on, specifically on the 3DS, like it thinks that you don't have time to mash through all the text like while it's panning a camera.
Yeah.
So even if you mash through all the text real quickly, you still have to wait for the camera to pan like to where it's supposed to go. Are we switching to Texan? That's a good idea. Maybe we should do that. Finally, they'll speak my language.
So, how many dungeons do we do now?
That was the third one.
Third.
Oh yeah, the head scratch.
Yeah. Yeah, we've still got Wind and Lightning left. One, arguably the best because of the music of the boss fight,
Keep pressing.
which we unfortunately will probably not get to hear.
Which French this time?
France.
Yeah, it's two friends.
Yeah.
French Canadian just isn't real.
Finally, Nefna gets to understand the run.
Wow, my fuse and tackle consistency is crazy right now. There we go. So this is one of the scarier parts of the game because it's just a really long Autobuild cancel slide. And when you're going for that long, the game does not like it. So it has a chance of just freaking out and just dropping you. And loses quite a bit of time because I have to land back on the ground, set it up again, and then fly the rest of the way.
Also, speaking of auto-build cancels, we're going to be seeing some goofy ones
Oh yeah.
in this next dungeon. One that I really hope you get to pull off because it looks absolutely insane. But no spoilers.
Please, thank you.
Yeah, only a
Yeah.
couple minutes.
I want to
left
experience the
Yeah.
game.
You just have to sit in anticipation for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, I've been in anticipation this whole run. I don't know what's going on. So 10 more minutes won't kill me.
So we're getting to the point where the game
Are we there
starts
yet?
to freak out soon, where it might.
Sind wir da?
That was
There
it.
it is.
I think I was too low.
Oh.
But yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, drip check. That happens after every dungeon. That was supposed to happen a bit later on, but it's fine. So yeah, I just need to set it up again.
It always just happens at the worst time.
Yeah, we can probably read those donations now. There's not much happening.
Absolutely. We have a bunch of donations here, actually. So we have a $25 donation from Vague with the message, the sweet sound of the MNF hum.
My favorite
you.
sound.
We also have a $10 donation from Tibbs. Yo, what's up? I'm so happy to see you run at ESA, Neil. This run has been very entertaining. Also, I love your suit, Cal. P.S. Exprelli says hi.
Hi,
Thanks,
Xrelly.
Billy.
Thanks a lot for those donations.
Let's see, much love, Tibbs.
One more?
Sure. We actually got in a big $74 donation. Nice. From Tristan from America saying, loving the tech I'm seeing in this TOTK run. Donating to see RE5 the way it's meant to be played. And that went both to the costume choice and Punch the Boulder incentives for Resident Evil 5. Yeah, thanks a lot.
So yeah, now we're just talking about the big, what would you call that, whirlwind?
Tornado, whirlwind.
In the sky, just floating
Native
up
English
there.
speakers on the couch deliberate what to
Yep.
call thing in English.
Listen, I'm not a meteorologist.
I wasn't looking, so I don't even know what it is.
That thing up there.
A cyclone?
Yeah, I think it's a cyclone. I'm gonna pretend I saw it.
I didn't see it. I have no idea where. I'm just gliding now so I can look around.
Yeah, and another instance where we would have died, but we have an infinite amount of fairies.
That just seems so nice. So you don't have to like
Yeah.
complete the shrines to get health and like, you know, don't have to grab the heart pieces or heart containers at the end of dungeons.
Yeah, we used to like cook peppers so that we'd have cold resistance. But now we can just die infinite times.
That sounds like a launch strat. Hey, we got weather dweebs in chat. Cyclone implies convergent winds, and anti-cyclone implies divergent winds.
And this has already left my area of expertise.
I don't think that narrows it down for us. So, I appreciate the expertise. We were far more confused than we were just a minute ago.
Yeah, if anything, I'm less sure what it is now.
My confidence has been shattered in identifying weather events.
So here, that's Tulin, the next sage. He's actually like waiting on a mountain where you like casually go and talk to him, and he'd ask you to help him like fight the, what are they called? Aracuda.
Yeah,
Is that-
yeah, that is the name.
And but actually, if you just go and shoot it without talking to him, he comes over and then gives you his ability then instead of over on a mountain. Did I drop my bow? No, I didn't. And yeah, we just have to kill those 3 goblins, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah, remember when we used to use a ruby to kill those guys?
Oh yeah.
And then you had to frantically pick up the bow after the cutscene before it burned.
Yeah.
It's just like a moment of sheer panic about an hour in.
Yeah. And if it burnt, then
You just loaded the
that was not
autosave.
good. Yeah. So here, those boxes behind those 2 birds are actually gonna break as soon as this cutscene's done, because I shot those
Topaz arrows?
topaz. And yeah, as soon as the cutscene's done, they're gonna break, and I can get more arrows because they're very important at like from here till the end of the run, kind of. So I need a lot more arrows.
And yeah, now we're getting to the point of the,
There we go.
there's the boxes.
That scared me a little bit.
You were
You told
warned.
me it was coming. I still wasn't ready.
So yeah, I just wanna. Actually, I'm supposed to be getting rid of you now. I forgot to do that because I had it in a different time. But I climb up on this pillar here, and I pocket rocket in the wrong direction. That's not the way I'm supposed to be on, but that's fine. And need some more charges.
Oh yeah, we never actually explained those, but those little charges, when Neil used them, it refills the battery, which allows us to use the pocket rocket for longer.
Actually, I just land here so that it triggers the next dialogue. And then run up the stairs a tiny bit, and it triggers the next dialogue.
Yeah, like Tulin screams, "Wait for me!"
Yeah.
Like it hasn't been 0.5 seconds since the last time he talked to us.
With the sword glow that I'm hearing.
No, that's something else now.
No, that's it's actually part of the cutscene.
I don't even understand it.
Yeah, it sounds like Japanese for me as well.
It's French.
Yeah, I know. It's French. But thanks for mentioning.
Yeah, kind of.
I nearly forgot.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why
now
Kyle's
it's
here to let us know what's
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
here to state the obvious, really.
very scary trick coming up here, which I definitely practiced a lot.
Yeah.
It's a, like, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a wing ABCS turnaround.
We can roll with that name.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been given a name, so I'll just call it that.
That cool thing you do before the Wind Temple.
Yeah. So this is one of the few ABCS that you don't actually control. You just drop the wing as soon as you get on it. And now I want to turn the camera around and wait for a specific coordinate. That is 1700 on the right one. I don't know which one is which, but. And then I run off the edge slowly so that it turns around. Why did Minoru just appear? I don't know. And then. Oh, what was that? Oh man. What is it getting hit? Oh, it's getting hit by Tulin.
All Tulin's fault.
Yeah, I hate this bird.
I just met her and I don't like her.
There we go. We're on.
There we go.
Nice. Good job.
That was a really nice save.
Yeah, so that, like, you have to get back on it in a very specific way, because depending on how you land on it, it can just, like, go straight, or go down, or go up. And going up is the hardest way to get it to go. So, yeah, it's very specific. I don't know how it works, but I just do it sometimes, and sometimes I don't. So yeah, this is the Wind Temple.
Yeah, and we start off with, I think, the oldest strat that's still in the run.
Yeah, one of the
today.
oldest strats. Like this, the start of this dungeon has never changed. Like, I think this was found like day one of the release of the game.
Yeah.
It saves a lot of time because the way to get into this room for the first like puzzle, I don't even know how to do it, but it's long.
Yeah, it's basically there's a really long section that I don't even remember either to get to this wind turbine. But actually, if you just go over to the door and face it in a precise way, and then get Tulin to gust, it will just go through the wall and activate it anyway. And then the door just opens for you. But to be fair, that's not even nearly the wildest thing that we'll be doing in this dungeon.
Yeah, I really hope I can get this the next strat after this because it's pretty cool. The Tulin can like be really cringe and just completely destroy it. Like he with the pocket rocket that I've been doing, I press A to bring out the shield, and A also activates Tulin's ability. So they kind of like go against each other, because when I activate Tulin's ability, I'll drop and not bring out the shield, so I just fall instead of flying, and it messes up a lot of precise situations.
I would heed them if they were in English, but I can't heed French. I will not do it.
So yeah, here it is. Easy as that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
very easy. We used to do that without a lineup, but now there's like a kind of a lineup for it.
Yeah, on day one it was literally just like, yeah, just facing this a general direction,
Yeah.
and you'd either get it first try or like 5th.
So now I'm just going up here so I can not hit the lasers.
Breaking into the bank?
Plus, I'm pretty sure Link got a concussion from that door hitting him on the head on the way in.
And now is the cool, funny strats.
Literally won't crash the game.
Don't jinx it.
So I have several questions.
Yep.
Oh, I'm in water.
Oh.
There's water there, by
There's
the way.
no, there isn't.
And all of a sudden it disappeared.
Yeah, there wasn't water there. I will not believe this. I'm being
Yeah, cool.
gaslit.
It was very funny there, so I need to try and back this up a bit.
That looks like a very well designed
There we go.
section of the game.
So,
Yeah, so this is intended. I'm actually supposed to be flying around.
right, yeah.
these-
Ah, okay.
And yeah, just hitting this tool and this tool. This. I don't know what these are called. Turbines
Yeah, the turbines.
from out of bounds. Because
What were you standing on?
oh, you know, just air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the very fun part about this strat is once you fall down on the ground, the floor just is invisible, so I don't know what.
Is that what you call it? The floor?
Yeah, the floor. You see?
Okay.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Right, how,
Yeah,
could-
there's
how,
a
could I,
wall
how
there
could I
too,
miss
of
it?
course.
Do you need my glasses to see it?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, let's. Can I have yours then?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
You're going to go blind.
Yo, I
There we
can't
go.
see
Back on
anything
track.
with these glasses.
Me neither.
So yeah, hitting that turbine from out of bounds because going in bounds is crazy.
I can't do
Try
Look-
these glasses.
You look like a high school music teacher. Wait. Give me a sec.
He did look like a high school music teacher.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Valkyrie has to be blind or
I'm
something.
being bullied for my
I-
vision.
Yep, I can see what's going on actually.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
So
like
144p
now you understand why I couldn't
glasses.
see the floor?
That's
Oh yeah.
that is insane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come here, please.
Pray for me.
Actually, just my headset while I have my glasses off. There we go.
So yeah, that was not the last turbine actually. I need to go back to the one that I opened the door for earlier. Because
I was asked earlier to take off your sunglasses. I'm going.
I
to
know,
count that
I
as
saw it
doing
and I was ready to defend myself.
I was looking at you. You looked at me, and we were both like,
All out brawl breaking out on the commentary couch.
I blame Ginkgo. He
Yeah,
started it,
Ginkgo try it.
trying to instigate.
so yeah, now we get to listen to the best song in the game objectively. There's no
yeah.
debating it. And any percent players get to listen to this like all the time because this song plays at the end of the game, or in some cases.
What is this insert song here? You know, backed by glowing swords.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really brings out like some of the instruments in the song. You know, having that glowing being so persistent.
You should just throw for a minute so we get to hear the good part of the song.
Yeah. I have to do the first phase first, so I can actually get to the good part. Because the good part is only the second phase. So these parts of Colgera are... You're supposed to dive down through the top once the spikes like fall off, but you can also just shoot an arrow through the bottom. So we just do that. And now the second phase, which has an absolute banger soundtrack behind it. So I'm just gonna go a tiny bit slower so we can listen to this amazing music.
Just a little bit. Yeah, we actually just have to wait right now.
Oh.
Okay, you got bodied.
I actually usually do that intentionally, but
Yeah.
that time that was on accident. Wow. let's just listen to this
Yeah.
amazing music.
Just hold out for a bit. Essentially matters for Ganondorf later. Oh yeah, spoiler alert,
go.
you fight Ganondorf. It's still not that bit yet, it's coming.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Wait, this bit. Like, it's amazing.
Peak music right there.
This is cinema. Martin Scorsese.
Should have done this temple first.
Okay, now I can finish.
Yeah,
the
now
boss.
you can kill him. There we go.
I'm very low on rockets right now. I'm probably
My
Nice.
favorite part was the tactical stalling to
Yeah.
enhance your engagement with the speedrun.
I didn't understand the boss. But it
You
looked good.
just shot holes in him.
You just
Yeah.
shoot at him. It's the American solution to the problem.
Like every time
I understand it perfectly.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
how
got
we
it.
handle it.
that's why it's your favorite boss now?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. So what's our next language? It better not be German.
Oh yeah.
It
What's
has
the
to
next
be
language?
German.
I'll
do you
give
mean?
you one guess.
Is it German again?
It is German again.
Let's go.
Wir sind wieder da.
Hey, sind wir.
I wonder if we'll get to listen to anything else for the last language after the next dungeon.
Any Germans left in the crowd?
Alright, we got the entire country in attendance. Alright, so how many dungeons have we cleared?
4.
What? Yeah, there's one left.
Okay.
The worst one.
Yep.
Well, actually, Spirit's the worst one. Second worst. Although it's actually not that bad nowadays.
Yeah.
Because we skipped the whole thing.
Do you have to watch Wedding here too?
No, actually, we watch
No, we don't.
Proud Father.
I don't know whether that's worse or not.
Just with some humming in the background.
Yeah, half of like the intimacy of the cutscenes is just ruined by the MNF hum in the background.
Thank you for reminding me that it was still there. I had actually like tuned it out. I was enjoying the Proud Father.
Yeah, can you like do the sword for the entirety of the run now?
Listen, we have to do karaoke next Thursday. I can't
So-
lose my voice just yet.
So is there going to be a divorce in the next dungeon? seen a
Something
wedding?
like that. It feels like it the way the boss is so bad.
A marital discourse? It better not be skippable.
The dungeon or the boss?
Yes.
Okay.
Or the marital discourse, yes.
I love how the chat's just been colonized.
Yeah.
Das ist von
It's just complete German.
Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
Yeah, we don't have rules.
Yeah.
So now there's another very scary slide because it's about as long as the last one I did. And has about the same chances breaking. Hopefully it doesn't. I mean, around here's the point where it would break. So I think we're chilling.
Could be good.
What was that sound?
That's
You're
the
dying.
you're on one health,
He's cold.
but
Ah.
it doesn't matter.
Lovely day.
Yeah.
Oh, you're cold again.
Yep. I'm in a desert, but I'm freezing cold and
Yeah,
there's snow
it's-
everywhere.
Gonna
During the day
flip-
it happens, yeah.
flip
And then
the
I'm just gonna
exact
get
opposite side.
really hot again in a second. There we go. There it goes. And then it's gonna go all the way to the other side soon.
It's the coolest Koraidon up there I've ever seen. Scarlet and Violet wishes they can get this frame rate.
So yeah, usually you're supposed to go into Grotto Town and then, whoa, and then find out where, what's her name is, but
What, Riju or someone else?
yeah, Riju,
Yeah.
her, but I know where she is already, so I just go straight to her.
It's cheating.
Played the game before. Cheating.
Not a blind run.
I cannot help but feel like there's a similar quest in Breath of the Wild involving the Gerudo specifically. Like it just feels like for the story, like there's something like go in the desert and find somebody just like this. Might be wrong though. Not that it's not a concept worth revisiting. It's just like I feel it.
Yeah, there's kind of similar quest where you go and find Riju at a certain spot and then do a thing.
What did she say?
No idea.
No idea.
No. It was important.
And yeah, that was just like training Riju's abilities. With 2 easy arrow shots.
It's talent.
This thought, man.
Could be going on for way too long. Part 300.
Gibdos. Those are the scary zombie guys, right?
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
skeleton dudes.
You ever have me look at scary skeleton dudes at 2 in the morning?
Oh yeah, is this where the rocket shot is?
No, after
It's
this.
slightly later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we're going to the bazaar first.
Yeah.
Allons-y means let's go in French. It's the only French I know. Or something to that effect. Right?
Did I
right?
didn't
Is
change
that-
back to
okay,
German.
cool. I have been
Realized.
validated.
I was thinking.
I will
You
do
were
that
thinking?
right now.
No, as I
Stay.
mean,
Rare moment.
like, no, actually,
I'm not used to
I just
you.
shut my brain off the last
Yeah.
2.5 hours. I meant like earlier, I was like expecting German, and I was like, okay, I did not understand that at all.
Yeah, I will do that now. Luckily there wasn't many voice lines, so didn't miss much.
I just saw Jude socked in the cam behind me. I was so scared about anything about what was about to happen.
So here we're supposed to be clearing out a big, massive like waves of Gibdos, which is 6, and then
Massive.
destroying their spawner thingy here once it glows
That's a tumor.
more pink.
Also, thanks to the MNF, Link basically draws the Master Sword on the bow.
Can we have it?
Huh?
Actually, it's due to Zugling, not MNF.
Yeah.
There's too many glitches in this game related to weapons.
Hey, buddy.
I think I was.
He's doing as great as we are.
Oh, you want to watch? Okay.
I did actually receive a DM from Goosebird on Discord.
Oh,
I'm not kidding, wait, I'll find it. Oh, it was Butts. That's who it was. I was so confused. I was like, do we have a Goosebird Discord account? But no, it's just Butts.
Yes, Goosebert is
Here's the rocket shot.
hopefully I hit it.
That looks fine. So yeah, we shoot the rocket over there, because after we're done over here, we're gonna have to go over there and break it. But if we just shoot it now, then we can bypass it later on. It's also kind of funny because after this cutscene, we'll then instantly get put into the cutscene for breaking that over there. Now it's in German.
come here.
Yeah, I understand this language.
That was
Come
English.
to me. Yeah. Everyone gets to understand the game but me, and I'm stuck here babysitting a duck.
And there's the cutscene.
Whoa! I broke the thing.
Oh my god.
Now I have to run without knowing where I'm going.
Yeah,
because
just-
camera's moving.
Drags the camera like a mile away.
And she tells me to prepare the, like, what's it called? The town to like.
Like the defenses, I guess.
Yeah. And I just tell her that they're ready, even though I didn't do anything, and she
Cups
saw I
in
didn't do anything.
But I mean, it prepares them anyway.
Oh, the sword is back.
I mean, because you're meant to make a decision about where to put each set of the guards, and I think it just auto places them if you don't say anything.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
That
Oh,
might
I don't
also
like
be
it.
Top 10 Lugen, I'm not sure.
I don't like those.
I mean, I don't pay attention to where the guards are. I just
Maybe Goose would
kill all the
look
gibdos.
Yeah,
away.
yeah, that's
Also, note how many you see here, and then how many you'll see once I go over there.
Yeah,
about to
but the
become
glasses
Hyrule
on
Warriors.
on the Goose. That's actually a great call. Don't overwhelm me.
wait. Oh, put the blinding
Yeah.
glasses on the goose.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh, now I understand the game perfectly. Okay. Yeah, here we are.
So yeah, there, you saw there was about like 10 gibdos over here. Yeah, there's 3 or 4. No one is in the shadow, so I can see it.
I also love how it shows Riju's health bar, like Riju is ever at any risk of dying during this section.
Yeah.
I guess maybe in casual it's more the case.
Yeah. I think
Shoot the tumor.
she may have gotten hit once in my casual playthrough.
Yeah, God forbid.
Yeah, now we're just waiting for this to light up.
Dieses Nest wird keine
And then
Gibdos mehr
go
hervorbringen.
over to this one. Wait for this one to light up.
Aus dem Nest am Nordtor kommen sie auf.
No
Lasst
habla
sie nicht
español.
los. Ein weiteres Nest ist außer Gefecht.
And then this gibdo shot is slightly harder because they've had more time to move. I think I got them all though. And then I just shoot this one as well. And actually if I go too far away, the stairs behind them in the next cutscene will unload.
Mom said it's
So
my
you can
turn to
just
watch the
see
speed
through.
run.
Feindkontakt.
I shot too soon.
Sie mit einem Blitzschlag
Luckily I can use a bomb, so we're chilling.
There we go.
See,
Yeah,
you
so
can
the
see
stairs
through
are
the
gone.
building.
Loading screen.
Yeah, now, what's her name talks about the mural that's downstairs, so I just go down here and then talk to her about it. Because we couldn't talk about it upstairs, of course. We had to move down.
With the exposition. I mean, I guess it's meant to show you, like, the towers, but, like, we've already
Yeah.
shot one of them.
Yeah, like, I already know. And that's actually, I think, actually talking about it is required. Because if you light them all, it just doesn't work. So now there's a couple more Autobuild cancel lights slides. There's a cool strat which is actually slightly slower, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's cool. Like a couple seconds slower. Where you can fly. I should probably dupe those soon.
That's insane.
That is just not nice.
You just got
slapped by your
sniped.
wing.
Okay, good to know that it's not gonna spawn. Hello? Duplicate, please?
Is it? Can you do one thing at a time?
Yeah. Stacking them up, but eventually it will... I should probably not do that, because if I fail once, it's just over.
I mean, just don't fail.
True. Is my rocket still here? Thank you. So yeah, here I, before activating the rocket to spin around the thing, I will actually start the Autobuild cancel, and then once they sort out what they're gonna do, I just get on them, and then a cutscene's about to play. But if I'm moving, I just keep moving, and I'm still moving now. And then yeah, now I'm just falling because the wings get deleted once a cutscene plays. And yeah.
Also, I hope Xbrelly's still watching for this next cutscene.
Oh yeah. I have to set up like a thing so I can dupe my rockets.
Get up
This game
straight,
does
young
not
man.
like me.
Goosebutt's
no
gonna
good.
get back problems. Oh, did you? Ah, that's yeah.
I have to reload a save. Which
Yeah.
this time is not as bad as it was earlier.
Yeah.
You have time for a donation?
Yep.
Perfect. We have $25 from Kentico saying, "Come on, Neil and GL. Love to see you run this beautiful game. Less than 3." Thank you, Neil. We also have $5 from Lauren Kosacek saying, "Proud of you, little bro."
Getting doxed.
Thanks for those donations.
Okay, this should not spawn. Oh my god. Please. There we go.
There we go.
I'm just gonna do loads just in case.
Yeah. I guess just take it to 10.
I'll go 25.
Your people need you. Never seen you just take off like that.
It's hung Minoru out to dry.
Welcome, Stream 2 viewers.
So I gotta do the cool funny thing again. Actually, I've already done it once, so I'll just do the faster strat. I just wanted to show off
The
both
cool funny
strats.
thing was the wing knocking off the platform, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this is slightly faster. I'm not sure why. It doesn't feel like it is, but it apparently is. So, yeah.
Yeah, now we get to watch the cutscene.
He's about to fall asleep here.
Yeah, stay away. We need you.
So here on the last one, if I stayed there, it would actually take 2 rockets to finish spinning. But because I left, it like went slightly longer, so it's just enough to point the light where it needs to be.
I didn't even know that. Also, our group's been talking about references. That's an
Exfilly.
Exfilly reference right there.
Wait a minute. Wicked.
And then, yeah, now we get to go into the Lightning Temple and
Seeing this?
make a complete laughing stock of it.
So yeah, go into the lighting temple.
Yeah.
Or like,
Go into it.
well, literally going
Yeah,
to it.
into the walls. Lightning Temple, I am inside you.
And now I'm directly above where I need to be, so I just dive straight down and go straight into the cutscene. Oh my god, it's Zelda. Totally real.
Yeah.
Wait, she's real?
Yeah, that's definitely the real Zelda. Oh, she's gone. Where'd she go?
Oh.
Run away.
She went the same place Link's right-handed.
Thankfully, I didn't get the thing where Riju constantly says, "Where did Zelda go?" My bow just broke. That's very good timing. Sometimes, I don't know why, if you just talk to Riju, she says, "Where did Zelda go?" And then, if you just keep talking to her, she never goes to her next text box. She just keeps repeating it until you do something.
Yeah.
Don't know what.
I think
At
I think it's literally just you have to go and stand next to the lightning rod.
I guess. No idea.
But you're naturally you'd think the best thing to do would be to talk to the NPC, but you'll just get the same conversation over and over again until you walk over there.
Yeah, it's very weird. And so here, we get introduced to Riju's extremely slow walking, and also the boss of this temple is actually at the start of the temple. Well,
That's
somewhat.
different. Creative.
Yeah, they really went all out with this one.
Yeah, this is a really intense boss fight right here. So I just shoot the Queen Gibda once, and then I just do it 2 more times, and that's it.
There you go.
That was the boss.
That's the boss.
It's well.
That's
I mean,
it.
we still fight her. Actually, yeah, she's dead. She's
That's
dead.
it.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Yeah.
Don't mind her flying away. She's completely dead.
Okay.
Looks dead to me.
It's fine.
Take your word for it.
Yeah, that's... Don't mind her flying away, it's fine. So now, I'm supposed to break the entrance with Riju's ability and then go inside, but actually, I just want to take a quick detour up here. I think this is the right spot. And do a little clip. That's not a clip. If Riju would, I mean...
Tulin's getting in the way.
We want to move. So yeah, now I'm inside of the walls of the temple. And from out here, I can do the entire temple. And skip a lot of cutscenes and a lot of everything.
Yeah, so normally this is like a good few minutes of solving puzzles that allow you to go into the rooms with the 4 lightning rods. But since we're out of bounds, we can just shoot them all from underneath.
Yeah, so
the circumvent it.
the puzzles during this temple is to shoot 4 lightning rods.
Yep.
And they, for some reason, are just active once you fight Queen Gibler for the first time, and not when you actually start the dungeon itself, unlike the other dungeons. Oh, there goes my rocket. And yeah, so I can just shoot them from below. And you may notice, like in the other dungeons, once I actually did the puzzle thing, it would do a cutscene showing me that I did it, and now it's not doing it. That's because they're all completely unloaded, and only once I load them, it will realize that I've shot them all, and then play all 4 cutscenes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you didn't have any positive confirmation that you had done anything there.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you knew.
That's one scary thing, is if I miss one, I don't know until
You have to
now.
go check them all.
Yeah. Like, I only find out if 3 cutscenes play instead of 4. So yeah, I just stand here for a little bit while all the cutscenes play, and then it's gonna teleport me inside.
Yeah.
There we go.
That felt like it lasted a little longer
Yeah.
before playing the cutscene.
And then Riju's there, and then I teleport inside, and then I get the dialogue where it's like, oh, this is a lightning temple, we need to do the puzzle. But I've already done it, so we're chilling. But the game doesn't know that, so I still have to go through all the cutscenes where the sage of the past explains what the dungeon is and then tells me what to do, even though I've already done it.
Yeah.
And even though this lift is powered, it still doesn't work, which is very unfortunate. It would have been cool if it did.
Frank. Let's see, the old struts for this temple used to be so odd. It literally required a save load. Because for some reason it would reactivate one of the lights and complete one of the puzzles. It was so odd.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
But I think now is a good time for any donations. This is just more cutscenes.
Sorry, did you say donations?
Yes.
All right, we have $20 from Big Al, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that there was some autocorrect shenanigans here because so it says thanks for showing us this awesome run in support of a very important cause, and then it says question for 5S I am and Couch. I think this is question from Neil and Couch. Which sage is your favorite?
I think, despite all the things he ruins for me, I think I'm gonna have to go with Tulin.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy. Tulin's ability, especially as a casual, is like
Have I seen all of them?
unrivaled.
Yeah, this is the
Okay,
last
I'm gonna
sage
pick the
glitch.
bird one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I mean, it's a very interesting name. Tulin pumping is something that we don't really get to see nowadays because we just have fuse entanglement instead. But we used to do the wind temple first, and Tulin pumping was something that we used to get around a lot easier. It's basically if you activated Tulin's ability and then reopen and close the paraglider with a good rhythm, you would keep the initial speed.
I thought she was dead. You said she was dead.
Yeah, we lied.
Trusted you.
Top 10 Lügen.
Where are my master swords?
The ragdolling. I hear them. They're there.
Yeah, they're there.
They just weren't hitting her for some reason.
She dead already?
No, one more phase.
Oh, okay.
Give it about 15 seconds.
Okay.
einkreisen lassen.
Why is she flying all the way over there?
Solltest du dich langsam mal halten.
You're gonna die.
Ist am Boden. Jetzt blind.
Oh, never mind.
Not bad
That's
for her though.
awesome.
And there we go. That's the lightning temple done.
And the final dungeon, technically.
Yeah.
For the final boss.
Yeah, I mean we have. Well, I mean we've done all the dungeons. That's time, right? Underestimate, surely.
Honestly, like, you know, the shenanigans that happened earlier, like, it was nice that the run was able to be brought back from that. Like,
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we might be going a teensy bit overestimate.
Yeah.
that's just more content.
True.
True.
I mean, at least we have the graveyard shift now, so it won't knock on until the next day.
And so now we've just got Riju. What does she even do? She just says,
Oh, next language?
oh yeah, final language.
Are we switching once more? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're never gonna believe this.
Is it French?
It is
Oh
French.
my god.
We can just do Québécois.
Such a
again.
great variety of languages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
I mean,
those are the two languages, right?
Yeah, that's all that the game
The only
offers.
two languages ever.
all right, give me the French Canadian.
So any French people in the crowd?
There's Nefna.
Nothing
All right.
shouting so loud.
Nefna carrying all of France right now. Any Germans in the crowd? Oh, they're still here. Okay, just making sure.
Any other languages are in the crowd?
I think Dutch actually isn't even an option in this game.
Nope.
Thankfully.
Yeah. We're all better for
Sorry,
it.
Frosty.
We have been in serious
Any Dutch
problems.
people in the crowd?
So yeah, now we get to finally see Pura again. I was starting to miss her a lot. And then get ready for the final
Oh, I forgot about Purr.
dungeon-like part.
Yeah.
It's not quite a dungeon, but also kind of is, but it doesn't count.
I agree. I mean, I guess the like main argument is that you do get a heart container after it.
Yeah, and also it's got like its own mini map.
Yeah, that is also true, but it's still not a dungeon.
So yeah, she just tells us that there's something going on at Hyrule Castle, and gotta go check it out. There was just a blood moon there, now it's gone, but that doesn't matter.
Oh man, it's 2:33 in France. If only you could see what time it is for us in the bottom right corner of the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy time zone difference.
Also supposed to eat this now. Drink it. So they do the funny thing where you go into the cutscene while still on the Autobuild cancel slide. Have you
Can
seen
do,
that?
yeah. I'm not sure if I have.
It's pretty funny. If I can do it right. It doesn't lose like, it loses like 2 seconds. Whoa.
Okay, apparently
Okay, I'm
we're
not
just
gonna
not
get
going to
to
be
it.
allowed
The
to.
game did not want me to do it.
I'm surprised that held.
Yeah.
Let's see, this is where the ancient blade that we picked up earlier will come in handy.
Oh, yeah.
I can understand that.
Je t'attends.
Delete
Oh.
the bosses.
Viens à moi.
So in Germany it's 2:34 as well.
Viens me rejoindre.
That's crazy.
Das ist verrückt, Bruder.
Oh my god, it's Zelda. Oh, she's gone.
Where?
There.
There,
Oh,
Oh, there she goes.
prank.
Prank.
Ken? You're not Zelda.
Oh, drip check.
Drip check.
Please
Yeah,
sit
just
in
gotta
the
ignore the bokoblins so I can check my drip real quick. And then turn around and just, you know, delete them. And do that to get rid of those ones too, you know. And just fly out the window and go to the next spot where I can kill more enemies, of course. So basically, Hyrule Castle is just going around after Zelda, and she just trolls you like 10 times by.
Your neck is just not having it today. I don't know what happened to you, but I am very sorry.
How did this one not die?
Here, I will be your lack of neck.
Yeah, you would think after like the 4th time that Zelda randomly disappeared and a bunch of enemies spawned, Link would learn his lesson, but
Like he probably
Yeah.
catch on right now. But I guess not.
I think Link's like canonically kind of dumb, like and just gullible. Just generally, like, he just kind of wanders into a lot of bad situations.
he is kind of a himbo, yeah.
Yeah. So now just going around to this side where I can go up to this building here, which is actually Zelda's something. Some kind of room that belongs to Zelda. There she is.
I think it says.
Oh, there she is.
Princess Zelda's room. And yeah, just destroy some more enemies. I don't even know what they were. They're just going so fast.
Yeah, normally this section of the game takes forever because they try to lead you through like specific parts of the castle, but we know every single end point. So we just go in, shoot a topaz arrow, and then just delete the big enemy.
And that was a pretty cool shot because the Lionel bow, it shoots 3 arrows in like a spread, like in a spread, yeah. And these 3 enemies that are about to show up, the walls are missing.
I was gonna say.
They are in the perfect spots to just
Okay.
hit them all with your 3 arrows.
That's actually really sick. I haven't seen that yet.
And yeah, we just stand here awkwardly because killed them all too
Viens à
fast.
moi. Je t'attends.
That went faster.
New time save discovered.
I mean, if you actually, yeah, if you could switch languages faster, it actually would be faster to switch languages depending on the cutscene that's next. But yeah, that was surprising how fast that was.
Yeah. It's kind of boring that English is fastest.
Yeah. And here is Phantom Ganon. 5 of them actually. We just shoot some topaz at them and then somehow some of them just survive.
I wish the boss was this easy casually.
Yeah.
I think this took. I remember casually this took me like 2 hours, and I thought I'd beaten the game afterwards, and I could not have been more wrong.
When you go back to Pura and she says there's one more dungeon.
Yeah, I was absolutely heartbroken. Oh yeah, I guess we should mention that in like a casual playthrough, this is meant to come even before the Spirit Temple that we did at the start.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
you're supposed to do the 4 dungeons and then go back to Pura, and then that cutscene where I spoke to her happens, and then you go to Hyrule Castle and then find out about the Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
And watch out, there's a jump scare coming up soon. It's very scary. Whoa. Terrifying Ganon jump scare.
Is it safe?
Yeah, it's fine though.
Yeah, we're
No
good.
more scary. That was kind of.
Neck is just not existing.
And now we
That
can
jump
head
scare got rid of Goosebert's neck.
to the
Terrible.
Alright, so now we have depths clip,
Yeah,
which is where you clip through the depths.
it's pretty crazy name.
It is pretty straightforward and saves a lot of time
Yeah.
because it allows us to skip like all of the caverning that we're meant to do to get to the final boss fight.
Yeah, so what you're supposed to do is go down to this chasm and then go through loads of enemies that are
So
like
hard right now.
gloom enemies.
Chilling so hard right now.
Yeah, for real.
And
I did that for the last 3 hours.
but I can just go here, clip through the wall,
Cheat.
and
All right.
yeah, go all the way down, skip all this stuff here.
Yeah, that doesn't look very fast.
Um,
Oh my god.
Is that
that's
intended?
So much.
Yeah.
100% intended
This was
strat
Mi-
right here.
This was Miyamoto's vision.
Yeah. And then once I'm down here, I just want to flip back in bounds.
Yeah, because even though we're on the floor, technically we're still OOB here.
And then drop down here to the
Army
kind of end. Yeah, the Ganon's army.
Are we dead?
Yeah, I just died.
Yeah.
Again?
Runs over actually.
Schere Neil.
Alright, so here's our Hyrule Warrior speedrun. Good God.
So yeah, I just shoot loads of topaz, kill all the bokoblins,
The entire army shares 1 health bar.
just delete that guy. And that's a first phase done.
Yeah. So normally in this section, after the... Actually, I think the army's last if you don't do the dungeons, right? Yeah, because it's Colgera first.
I don't think so, actually.
Is it not? Is
No,
it
because in any
army
percent,
and then Colgera?
they do the army and then the bosses spawn and they can skip them.
Okay, yeah. So normally once we're done with the army here, you would have to fight all of the... all of the bosses that we previously fought in the run. Although in any percent, you can actually just flip straight through to Ganon after the army fight.
Unfortunately, this is unskippable. Like, once you beat Ganon's army, Ganon is activated, and then you can go fight it. But this is unskippable, at least for now. Maybe something will be coming, but I kind of doubt it. I'll just grab another one for luck. This is the final phase of the army. As you saw, it was a very difficult army, you know, just shooting some shots.
High octane fight.
That guy just had to get his own personal shot because he's just the worst guy.
Personal.
Alright, so now we have more Zuggling now, right?
No, we
do we
we
not?
just fuse.
Ah, that's what it is. I knew there was something that had to be done weapon-wise.
Oh yeah. So here, I'm gonna switch to a new Royal Halberd. Fuse this. And basically, probably should have explained this earlier when I did it, but I'll explain it now. It multiplies the damage, like depending on how many things I have Zuggled. So that's I basically have 9 horns, which do 50 damage each, plus whatever the Master Sword did.
Yep. TLDR, watch Ganon's health bar.
Yeah, this is about to be very crazy. This boss fight took me about 30 minutes in my first run, and yeah, it takes about 2 minutes now. What? I think I may have skipped one of the hits, but that's fine.
Got there in the end.
And now second phase.
This health bar's going off the screen!
Yeah, I really wish, like the one cutscene in the game I wish was unskippable is the one where his health bar just keeps growing to the end.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah,
that's the second of 3 phases.
phase 2. And then we have to watch this cutscene.
Oh yeah, this one is unskippable because the worst of the 2 cutscenes and the least important one of the 2 is the one that's unskippable, of course. So he's just, I don't know what he's getting stronger or something, even though he doesn't get any stronger because I just do the same thing again.
You wouldn't know that he means business if we could skip this cutscene. Oh, yeah, he's like, come on.
Yeah, he's just kind of cool there.
Bro's
And
gonna
actually have
regret
to
asking for it.
Bait him into trying to hit me first before I can do a flurry rush. And that is
And
done.
that is Ganondorf.
And now here's a 40-second black screen because the game just loads so well.
Could probably get some last-minute donos in during this time.
I probably will more.
Perfect. We have a $25 donation from Miria saying Meows of the Kingdom. Thank you. And then also went to the Mario Kart Mirror Mode incentive.
Fantastic comment.
And we're still in the loading screen. Although there is a really funny cutscene after this.
Which one?
The
Oh,
where
at the
Link
end,
draws the
yeah.
sword
Oh,
with
yeah.
the spear attached to
Oh,
it.
yeah. No, that's in any percent.
Oh,
'cause
is
I
that
didn't-
only
I didn't juggle
80%?
the spear.
No.
I already have. I'm gonna pick up a Master Sword with a Master Sword already in my hand though.
I've been waiting for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. You were waiting for 3 hours for this cutscene. We're just not
I thought
seeing it.
the funny cutscene was at the end of the game.
Oh yeah, I mean that's also very good.
So I just put the 8 Master Swords into the 1 Master Sword, and now I have
So now you have 9.
9.
That'd be
And,
broken if you could use it.
Yeah, think about getting first cycle.
Oh, man,
Yeah, I was about to mention
I'm-
that.
Was that supposed to be it disappearing?
That's like the... I don't even know what that was. Like
I think it's meant to be like
Zelda
Zelda's-
Flakes.
Zelda, well, unnamed NPCs.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's...
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's just a random
It's a-
dragon.
Dragon with some resemblance to Zelda.
Also, yeah,
Color scheme.
this boss fight is
Yeah, I need to focus here now.
one of the hardest threats in the run. So we'll let Neil focus. Basically, you can finish this fight in basically one cycle. Normally, you hit each orb, and then Ganondorf will kick you off, and then you have to get Zelda to bring you back up. But it is possible to, I think, hit all 4 of the orbs before the crystal without having to go back down at all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So-
actually kind of 2-phase.
Yeah, because you have to go back up for the ending.
But here we go.
You got this.
That's a good start. That is not a good start. So yeah, Pocket Rocket is very useful here because where did that come
Wow.
from? That's crazy.
You just keep getting domed by stuff in this run.
Okay, I'm not getting at least that 2-phase. I can get the other 2-phase probably.
There you go.
Actually, maybe? I think Zelda might be in the right spot. I mean,
That's Zelda?
I mean,
The
unnamed NPC. I'm so used to saying it, I can't not.
I remember Zelda in a different way.
This is also a very good part of the soundtrack.
Yeah, this is really good.
Hi, Zelda. What large teeth you have?
Maybe I can do it. No. The game is just trolling me right now.
There you go. 2 cycles. Instead of 4. So, yeah, I guess 2 cycles for 4 orbs.
I'm just gonna go up as high as I can so that I can get on a wing. Or just go directly above Ganon. Oh, he's still in the wrong phase. So he's actually... He thinks that he still has things on his back to break, but he actually doesn't. So he's kind of trolling right now. a
So
little
you're
bit.
losing time because he's dumb.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I can back it up as soon as he puts his head down once he's done shooting his orbs there. Unless he puts it all the way over there, which is crazy. Maybe, let's try it. No.
Aw, damn.
I mean, it's not that bad. 3-phase, not the worst. It's supposed to take 5 phases, so I still skipped 2.
Yeah. It's still,
But
it's
that-
still solid.
That trick I was going for at the start is so difficult. I've done it once, like, completely correctly. And, yeah, it's just very hard.
Also, I'm still of the opinion that
Wow.
timing should end on the Crystal Smash. I don't care that there's gameplay afterwards, it doesn't matter. This will be a cooler ending.
Okay.
There you go.
That is almost the end.
Almost
There's-
the
yeah.
ending. There's a couple more inputs.
Fun fact here, I'm about to put the Master Sword into the stone for like a final hit. Exactly 1 minute from putting that in is the end of the run. So, just funny speedrun lore right there.
Funny speedrun reference?
Funny speedrun. And yeah, that's about it. Just one more thing and then I need to... I'm falling.
Ich bin gefallen.
With 8 Master Swords in your hand.
I'd small it.
You gonna...
Oh, I can get it.
She's real and a lot smaller now.
Sit forward.
So yeah, we
I
just
just
need
dropped
to
my phone, but it's fine. I'll grab it later.
fall down here, catch Zelda, which definitely wasn't the dragon. You know, completely unrelated characters right there.
Our host is just leaving.
You call this gameplay?
Yeah, this is gameplay apparently. I told you the run should have ended a minute ago.
Crazy time loss to be had here.
I should have pulled time out of principle. Alright.
Yeah, I just need to catch her with the Master Sword in my hand. And
Stab her.
time.
There we go.
Let's go.
GG's.
We made it.
Grab my phone before I step on it.
Mach mal.
So yeah, that was Tears of the Kingdom All Dungeons. This is a pretty funny cutscene right here. But
Yeah, we're definitely impaling Zelda here.
yeah. That's usually where I take my PB screenshot.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to my 3 amazing commentators.
4.
True.
Oh yeah,
Goosebud help.
And shout out to the whole TOTK community, because I mean, they helped me with a lot of things that I've been doing in this run, and their Discord is very helpful for learning stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. And shout out to the folks behind us for listening to us waffle
Yeah.
for 3 hours.
Shout out to the volunteers for, you know, running the stream until 3 in the morning.
But
They're all ready to go to bed.
yeah.
Yes.
that's
Damn
about-
right.
that's about it.
You hit it on the dot with that.
Yes, you too.
And yet the method still there.
It'd be funny if we're still making the sound.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it doesn't hear.
Yeah, this one's probably a lot more scripted than the rest of the game.
Yeah. Still crazy that like, even though it's like kind of pre-rendered, it's still.
I was gonna
My
get
sword's still
emotional,
there.
but it's still French, so I'm good.
Yeah, like imagine it would be German, we would actually understand something.
You would, but
But yeah, that's TOTK All Dungeons. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for all the donations.
Yeah.
And,
Thanks everyone.
yeah.